Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome back to Clicky Clicky Math Rocks, the very professional D&D show where me and a group of my friends hop on a Discord call and play 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We're having a bit of an issue with the overlay at the moment. I think Josh is trying to fix it while I do this intro. So hopefully that should be fine. But yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into it with we're just gonna jump straight into it with the recap of last time. So last time the party arrived at the city of Folium and decided to take and ended up taking some downtime at the Root Rest Inn, the most expensive and luxurious inn in the city. Um, they had some discussions about some recent events, mainly to do with what happened with Grimrose and Pax back in the forest. Um, but with not much coming out, they decided to go off and do their own things. Dimitri and Hurley set up shop where Dimitri had a strange run-in with a cloaked figure with the mask of a ram who came in, requested a fortune, and then did not pay, but seemed to disappear just kind of in a puff of smoke. And Dimitri also learned that he could transform into animals that he'd seen, forming Goat Dimitri, one of the most powerful beings of all time. Um, after seeing this masked figure, Dimitri began seeing a strange figure walking about the streets of Folium along with Pax and Talia. This strange figure having a large sword and shield and walking slowly through the streets. The party very quickly got themselves a cart and began made their way out of the city of Folium and continuing their journey towards Infernaam. So we can go ahead and all unmute.
Dimitri is indeed the most powerful being.
Dimitri Goat is the most powerful being of all time.
It'll be fun to see wild shape actually be used.
It has been used. Be quiet.
Yeah, in the right way.
Yeah,
in the correct way.
Someone other than Moon.
The other things you turned into are squirrel, and a horse.
Yes.
You're currently a horse.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Horse.
wait, so are we just departing at the moment?
Yeah, so you've already left the city. Like last time it ended with you literally on the road, continuing through the rest of the deep woods.
Okay.
So
I figured out what the problem was with the counter. It was weird.
Congratulations.
If I put it on a different screen, it messes up. Because it's technically a different resolution.
Right. Are people still panicking about what they were panicking about previously?
Talia still looks a bit panicked. I presume Pax still looks a bit panicked.
Pax panicked the entirety of last session. Wait, where's Philip?
With
Pax. Oh, Philip's there as well.
Hey,
just in the middle of
in the car, in the middle of the car. He's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
You didn't make a Philip.
So is like a open cart or like a
roof? It's got an open back. It's not roofed.
Okay.
Dimitri horse do be running fast though.
Yeah, he do be running fast.
I guess
along with the other horse as well.
Other horse probably wouldn't be too happy about that, but it's probably matching up.
His feet go clippity cloppity. Oh wait, I can't say that.
That was close.
I shall ring my bell and shout, "Make way," as if there are loads of people on the path.
Yeah, what you do notice is there are actually a decent. There is a larger amount of people on this part of the path because this one seems to be much wider and it's actually paved like an actual path rather than just the mud track you've been following for most of the time.
Dimitri doesn't know how to control Dimitri horse body yet, so is very bad at avoiding people.
just run over some people.
I mean, not intentionally.
You just feel a large thud as Dimitri accidentally brings the cart over someone that's just walking.
I'd be trying to stop him since I'm the one driving.
Yeah, he's also Dimitri. So.
Can understand English. Well, common.
Yeah, English.
English.
But
So,
Okay. Let's just keep going.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, let's forget about anything that may or may not have been in that Infolium.
They're definitely not like following us or anything.
No, they're not. You saw them disappear like through the walls of the
Yeah.
house.
Okay. I'm still
I
going to
feel
keep
like
a very close
Paladins
eye out.
just forget about something that seems to have worried you this much.
No,
I won't
it
bring
is.
it up again.
It is a good idea to forget it.
Dimitri Horse looks angrily at Talia, wanting to get his two silver payment.
Well, I mean, looking back, you saw that this figure didn't have the mask, so you could probably assume that it wasn't the same person.
Dimitri likes money a lot. He couldn't assume that. He's clouded by capitalism.
What is your obsession with capitalism today?
Money is money.
Monopoly man.
Monopoly
Did
man.
you draw the Monopoly Man card?
Oh wait, I haven't drawn a card. Oh wait, he's a horse. He can't draw cards. Wait, how long is?
He just stops, gets up on his hind legs, takes out his cards, and tries to draw it with his hooves.
What his cards that are within his body currently?
Yes.
Oh god.
You can mentally draw a card. I mean, you've got an hour until you turn back into Dimitri.
Dimitri's going to decide that running people over isn't too good and try and slow down a bit and make a horse next to him do so as well.
Okay. That happens. You slow down.
What noise do horses make?
Oh god.
Nay.
Nay.
Oh, it's so believable.
Nay.
Whoa. It's like I'm in a call with a horse.
I know.
So you slow down, come to more of a slow trot rather than the very fast speeding motion that you were before.
Dimitri is going to turn around and look at Pax meaningfully, trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
You're a horse.
Yes, he looks at you meaningfully.
How does a horse look meaningfully?
I mean, it's his intention. I don't know, Pax.
Just roll a d20 for me, Josh.
Okay.
I'd say it would be animal handling.
9.
Or is it just d20?
Oh, great,
9.
but that doesn't matter.
Right.
So you just see Dimitri horse looking at you, and you're just confused.
Yeah, as I expected it would be. He's a horse.
Yeah. So, also, I just want to do this to make sure, Josh, you are muted, by the way.
I'm eating.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Just in case, because you forget.
We've had one incident today of you forgetting to unmute.
What are we going to do when he eventually turns back into himself?
Then we'll just.
I mean,
I don't know.
the
What do you mean?
when Dimitri eventually turns back into himself, we'll have a one-horse cart. That will severely affect how fast we're going to be traveling.
Well, then
not?
we'll deal with that problem when we get to it.
Yeah, we should be fine.
We've
Okay.
got this. We just
This-
see.
this
We're
cargo
moving.
sold
We're
first.
getting a bit of a
Only one
boost
horse,
right now.
wasn't it?
We're just getting a bit of a
Yeah,
boost
this
right now.
cart was sold with only one horse.
We're not really losing time if expectation was to have one horse, and we're going back to that. We're mainly getting a bonus now, which
Yeah.
we'll cease to have.
Exactly. And this isn't what our normal siege would be. This is just an improvement. Okay. Yeah, we just need to move as fast as we need to leave. You just need to be as far away from this place as we can, really.
Agreed. Yes.
Okay.
Something you notice as I said, Ed said it's more the path seems more packed and it seems more like a road. You do usually see like many other carts. There seems to be traders with goods, and you're no longer taking up the whole path. You're like to one side while other people are going down the other side. whereas the small mud road you were on previously was very much you had to be single file most of the time. This there's enough space for probably about 3 carts to go down side by side.
Right.
Do any members of the party actually have a map?
I have a map of taverns and temples.
No,
Not
yeah.
sure if that's much help.
So no.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us do, no.
We got
Because
directions, genuinely.
because Dimitri Horse doesn't have a clue where he's going, so he's just going to sort of.
Just follow the road until we reach an intersection.
He's going to try and follow. He's going to
Crossroads.
try and follow non-Dimitri Horse, but sort of just like be going oddly slow, and clopping jankily.
Okay, during this, I'll be like feeding Philip or whatever.
Yeah.
I will.
You're on 3 successes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or is it 4? I can't remember.
No, it's on 3.
Okay, 3. You can go ahead and try another animal handling if you want.
Natural 20, come on. Nope. That's a no.
Why did someone put Dimitri glue in chat?
Just
Because horses he
Yeah,
used
I
to make
know.
glue.
This is going to be the joke of the episode, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the title for the VOD. Dimitri glue. Okay. You continue going along this path for a fairly long time. Nothing really eventful seems to be happening. If there are any conversations you want to have, then go ahead.
I will turn to Pax and say, where you come from, do you have shovels?
yeah, we have shovels. Why?
So you know how to use a shovel.
Why?
Because that was my gift to you, a shovel.
Did you give me a shovel?
Yeah, he gave a gift to everyone.
Oh yeah.
Like, Grimrose's bag of sand.
Which I already had one of.
No, I don't think
Crossbow
Grimrose got
box.
given the bag of sand in the end.
No, I did give it to him.
Oh, you did give it to him. Okay.
Why did you give me this shovel, Aial?
Well, it is for burying things, digging things up, and hitting people with. Hopefully, you shall use it. Do you
Thank
have
you.
religion where you come from?
Not really.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. God. I get out the map of the temples. Here are all of the places where you can worship this Mr. God. I
Mr.
forget his
God.
name.
Rockhouse.
House.
Yes, we're not on first name basis. It is Mr. God
Mr. God.
until you talk to him personally.
And have you done that?
Maybe. I prefer to call him Mr. God.
Right.
Can I tempt you to a conversion?
I'll think about it.
I just imagine Aial giving out leaflets. It's like, join the religion.
Yeah.
Hail the Jehovah's
I was
Witness.
about to make that joke.
Join my cult.
Join the religion with
Oh.
Mr. God.
You
Is
get a bell and an amulet.
is Ale at the front or back of the cart?
I'll probably be at the back.
Dimitri Horse can't bite his map.
You also get 5 sticks of incense and some vestments.
I'll think about it.
Uh-huh.
A limited time deal.
Things
How
are very
about-
uncomfortable.
How about you join me on a visit to the temple when we next can? I
Sure.
can introduce you to Mr. God.
Okay, sure.
Let's
Join us.
shake on it.
So, okay.
Join us today for a free Happy Meal.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, I guess.
I hold out my hand.
I shake it.
Very good. You have chosen the right path.
Mm-hmm.
There is no going back now.
Well, no, I said... No, I said I'll consider it.
You shall come to the right decision when you consider it properly.
I'm sure I will.
Very good.
Okay. Thanks, Aial.
I'm just going to read one of my breakfast books in Dwarvish.
Okay then. Anyone else have anything they want to do? Or
No,
feel
not
uncomfortable for a bit, yeah.
Not after that, no.
role play the uncomfortableness?
I just
would
did.
we all have heard that, or just...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have heard that.
He's weird.
Yeah. So, just a bit of details. We'll have to get a ship from the port town we're going to get to Infernaam, and then Infernaam's significantly hotter than here.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna need to think about probably change of clothing.
Dimitri horse size, not being able to currently show off his new outfit.
Well, when I say we, I mean you guys, because I think it's easier if I just leave you.
You're not coming with us.
I think what's easier is if I stay here and I try and look into the other titans that we're not so sure about.
I'll be honest, we'll miss you.
What if you betray us, Talia?
I won't betray you. It's fine.
I will incite that.
Okay.
That is something someone that would portray us would say.
That
is
sounds
true.
like it. You sound like an imposter.
Jesus.
That's a
Vote her off.
15.
I would also like to roll insight.
15
I'm
on
not going
insight.
to bother. I
15.
trust her.
That's a 3 plus 7.
Yeah, but I've got the that feature. What is it? If for deceit, I treat a roll of 7 or lower as an 8.
Okay, so yeah, she's not lying.
16.
Yeah, she's not lying. So yeah, she seems to be telling the truth that she won't betray you.
Okay.
That sounds...
It's
Well,
probably
no.
smart.
Your
idea.
expertise is in the forest anyway, it's not...
Yeah, exactly. And
Infernaam's...
I don't like the heat that much. It doesn't work well with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. Well, we'll say goodbye to you later then, I guess. But
Yeah, we'll eventually get to the port. So, unless there's, as I said, because I presume there's nothing that people want to do, we'll just skip ahead a bit. We'll go to the first rest.
Oh, how long has Dimitri horse lasted?
Oh yeah, so about an hour into your journey, the Dimitri horse just kind of poofs out of existence, and you see Dimitri, not having realised he's no longer a horse, still running along on all fours.
I think you would have noticed the height difference.
And then
No, you
promptly,
do it for about 2 seconds, then go and then just stand up and
And
get
then-
on the cart.
and then promptly gets run over.
Yes, boom. Dimitri's dead.
Dimitri.
Dimitri yelps and gets up, annoyed that he got mud on his new outfit.
Oh, welcome back, Dimitri.
I mean, this path is more is actually stone rather than mud, so you don't really get.
He's still got dirt on it. He wants to preserve his new outfit.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back,
Oh,
Dimitri.
so hello, Pax. About the religion.
What?
Aial, do you think you can look over there quickly? Dimitri just points in a random direction.
I'm going to. Can I make some sort of check to trust Dimitri?
Just roll a d20.
I'll make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11. Oh my god.
You don't. You take one look at Dimitri. You realise he's pointing in a random direction, and you just think, "I'm not going to do that."
I shake my head.
Anyways, Pax, if you choose to not become religious, I can offer you not 5 but 10 sticks of incense. So,
Well, I can offer you 100 pieces of gold for joining the religion. Do not turn this down.
I don't really care about incense or gold.
Or religion.
Yeah.
Aial, do you not think that gold would be better donated to one of your lovely temples?
No, he will collect gold with me. We will make more money that way.
I would take the. I would take the gold. If
Yeah.
logic going.
Yes, we all know you take the gold, Hurley.
You would have to donate everything you have to the temple as well.
Well, then no. Like, would that mean the
Including
gold
100
as well?
gold that you're
Yeah.
giving.
Yeah.
Pax, he does not appreciate your ears as I do. Please reconsider your consideration.
I'm.
Mm.
Well, we shook on it. It is a greater bonding than
No,
blood.
I didn't say. I said I'd think about joining.
Well, you shook on going to the temple.
Yeah, but not on joining.
Hmm.
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 I was just being kind.
Hmm.
I feel the sparks flying between them.
Dimitri's going to get onto the carriage and sit next to Pax and try to slip him 10 gold.
Why are you giving me gold?
Oh, I appear to have been accidentally putting gold in your direction. Sorry. Dimitri's going to turn around and be moody for the rest of the journey.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay
going
then.
to I'm going to light one of my candles and try and pour the melting wax onto Dimitri's cloak.
Oh,
Oh my god.
make a stealth check. And Dimitri, what's your passive perception?
14. But I'm going to fucking lose, aren't I?
Yeah,
No. Hey, you tried to do it, but Dimitri, you hear the familiar sound of flames, and you turn around and you see Aial with his candle, ready to put the wax on your thing, on your clothes.
Aial, this outfit is brand new. It contains goat fur also, very, very, very lovely. He goes to stroke Pax's ears again.
Pax slaps his hand away this time.
What do you mean? I eat melting wax.
Oh my god.
I just imagine Aial saying that and going, "Oh fuck, why did I say that?"
Oh, it's probably a religious thing, isn't it? Go ahead and eat your wax.
I'm not hungry. I started cooking it up, but you know, I've lost my appetite.
Oh my god.
Dimitri is going to move to the opposite side of the carriage.
Okay.
I've just got my head in my hands at this point.
Yep.
I think everyone does. Everyone's just kind of looking at them, just like, what?
Everyone is very
What's going on?
confused.
Okay. So, after a bit of time, night begins to fall, and you can all, you can have a rest now if you want, and you can rest in the cart now.
Maybe.
Is the cart the size of a tent?
No.
Is there a space the size of the tent nearby the road?
Yeah.
Dimitri's going to get out, run a small distance, and yes, daddy his tent into existence.
But into the forest.
Oh wait, we're still in the deep woods. Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to do that very happily.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Dimitri, what are you doing?
Mm,
The forest isn't safe, you know.
That's my tent is. I sleep now. Good night, Grimrose. He slams his tent flaps shut.
What's
What's the watch? Yeah.
yeah. Are we doing
I'll
the same
take
as last
first.
time?
Okay.
We can mix it up.
Talia will take the second because she's got dark vision.
Mhm.
I'm just going to go straight to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Hurley
take
will
the
take
third.
yours.
Okay, Aial taking the third.
I
Who's
guess I'll stay up with
I'll-
Talia.
I'll take a watch at some point. I don't.
Why?
really-
Why? We don't need two people. Okay.
We all have at least 2 hours which we're awake for.
Fair.
No,
Can I
Okay.
try and
not
get in the?
even
Can I
that.
try and get in the
No
tent
harmony.
with Dimitri?
With Dimitri, that's too short.
I guess I'll take.
I
the
kind of tried my best to knock on the tent.
I'm going to take the
Dimitri.
watch with Pax.
The spirit
Dimitri.
sensed you're coming.
Yes. It's a bit
Hmm.
cold out here. Do you mind if I can get in the tent?
Well, were you going to accept Aial's religion offer?
Well, obviously not. If I were to lose my money.
Come in, come in, come in.
Thank you.
So yeah.
I hope you don't mind, but I usually sleep with incense.
That's fine.
Smoke is my passion.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the watch with Pax.
Okay. All right. So, Pax and Warden make a perception check.
Right.
Ooh, here we go.
Come on. Dice, come on. Give it.
Oof, you better roll better than me.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. You have disadvantage, Warden.
I know.
Oh.
Why does Warden have disadvantage?
Doesn't have dark vision.
Right, yes. Do you not have a lantern lit?
Well, you haven't. No, you haven't lit one. Have you?
I wouldn't light a lantern. I've got
I don't have
extreme dark vision. I would have no reason to light one, so unless Warden did.
see. That's 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an 11.
No, you hear movements, but nothing that seems to be coming towards you.
Alright.
Just general
um,
woodland animals.
Yeah, it's general woodland animals.
Okay.
That's what we think anyway.
Grimrose, can you make a perception check?
Yes, and also
You're-
during my rest.
Are you
that
gonna
is,
light your lantern?
I will, yes, but more specifically, I want to cast message at Talia and tell her keep an eye on Artemir once we split up.
She just responds going, okay.
Perception, that would be a 13.
Cool. She rolled a 11. Again, just general kind of woodland noises, crickets, sort of stuff. But no. Aial, you're up next.
Okay.
No, she's half us, not for love. Yeah.
On my shift, I'm going to write a message on chalk. Would it be possible to see that on the tree?
Yeah, you can do chalk on a tree.
Yeah. I'll send you the message.
Oh,
I'll send.
no.
That's 8.
8%. Okay.
Very good.
Who knows? Who knows what's out there? Aial certainly doesn't.
Yeah, I'll send you the message.
Okay, this is terrifying. It's
We'll all
always
see it when we wake up anyways, won't we?
yeah.
Oh no, I'm writing it in a different language.
Oh.
So you'll see it. Don't know if you can read it though. Who's taking fourth watch? I mean, Hurley and Dimitri would be awake at this time.
Yeah, but Dimitri's not going to go outside. He's just going to he's just going to sit in and make that noise. But
Just meditating, slowly
That's my
driving
earbud.
Hurley insane.
No.
Actually, no. He'll open the tent flaps to look at the sky while going
Would we have maybe a fire going because I don't know if they'll be sleeping in just the outside without any kind of heat.
I think we would have had a fire or something. That seems like a reasonable thing to have.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out and just kind of sit by the fire, and I guess I'll have a watch, but not really.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'll be like, what's over there?
Oh, look, birds.
That is a 9.
Well, everyone did so well.
Oh,
in
sorry.
Do
perception.
it in dice rolls, Ethan.
Oh yeah, but you guys use dice.
Yeah.
So therefore, it kind of.
What?
Fine.
We don't all use dice.
Oh, oops.
D20 plus pound.
Oh,
In
It's
chat,
God.
it's dash.
that's I'm lucky.
Hey, 16. It's better roll than 9. Okay. You again, general woodland noises. Nothing too spectacular. So you'll kind of wake up in the morning. You do see the message that Aial wrote on the tree. You can't read it, but
You don't know it's from me either.
What language is it written in?
thieves can't. So
Oh! Wait, no, Thieves Can't is a understandable message with a secret message hidden inside that.
oh well.
And
Yeah,
it's a
okay.
secret mix of dialect, jargon, and code that
Yeah.
allows you to hide messages and see them. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The message says butter in a jar.
God.
Oh god.
And everyone just looks at it, it's kind of what? What?
Did any of you see that being written?
I saw somebody write it. He was a nice chap.
Right,
What?
why did you write it?
What?
Any details on the person?
Yeah, he was about my height, wearing goggles, a fur cloak, and yeah, he could have been my twin.
Great.
Well, that's interesting. Do you know what it says? Did it tell you?
But it says the butter is in the jar, doesn't it?
What?
Yes. It
Yeah,
means
it's another
nothing.
message.
Some sort of catchphrase?
I'm just so confused.
I think we all
I don't see any problem to hang on it. I guess we should probably get going.
yes.
Yeah, but should we? I don't. I feel like this might be important.
Oh no, it's not important.
Well, how do you know?
Well, he was a drunk man.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Oh no, 'cause he was just, got a bit of chalk, like this piece of chalk here, and scribbled a message on the tree. No harm in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go. Let's not dwell on it.
Yes, we're wasting daylight.
Dimitri is going to yes daddy his tent away and then skip after Pax.
Oh, Jesus. Pax is kind of just staring at the message at the moment.
I just imagine every time Pax sees Dimitri, he just goes, "Oh no."
Pax.
What?
Did you hear any whispers in the night?
No.
Shame. Perhaps it may be worth going deeper into the forest once we are done with this fateful ordeal.
Right.
The spirits have blessed me with patience today, so I am fine.
Okay.
He's going to close his eyes and continue walking and nearly walk into a tree.
Okay.
Dimitri, are you going to do that horse trick again?
Oh, no, it was rather annoying last time. I wanted to show off my outfit, you see, but then horses don't wear clothes. Oh, well, not traditionally, but they could look rather dashing. Anywho, he vaults into the carriage.
Okay. Okay then.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, let's go.
Right. So you continue on your journey.
How many more days until we arrive at this port?
3.
3.
That's not too bad.
Would I need to make any checks for driving this car?
No, the horse have been fairly well trained. You should be fine.
All right.
It's a
Pax,
mostly
if you-
straight road, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There are a few turns, but not that much. Pax, if you want to try and tame Philip a bit more, you can.
Alright, let's go. Natural 20, come on.
Dimitri is going to throw berries at you and help and cast guidance. Yeah.
So that's
Advantage plus D4.
okay. Okay, if that's the highest one, I won't bother using the guidance. It was the exact same. Nope. 2 7s.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Philip takes the berries, but not much progress is made.
So if I
You know what? Pax, you know what wouldn't have given you that assistance? Mr. God.
Oh.
I glare at Dimitri. I get out
Okay.
my amulet and hold it up to him.
What does your amulet look like?
Oh, it just looks like a stereotypical kind of cross.
No, it's not cross. It's the sign of the god, which, if I remember correctly, is kind of it's some sort of eye.
Maybe.
Yes, an eye.
Or Aial just doesn't know what the symbol is, so he's
Yeah,
got
no, Aial's just got a random symbol of like a bin lid.
Is it made out of metal or?
I think, is it? It's
Yeah,
not gold, is it?
it probably would. No, it'd be made out of metal though.
Yeah, metal.
Dimitri does have heat metal, but I don't know if he's that mean. No.
Oh
I-
no! Oh no!
I will
Oh,
go to
God.
sleep after scolding him.
That's some rather nice jewellery, Aial. Although he brings out his bag of rhinestones and shakes it.
But they do not summon powerful beings like Mr. God.
Well, it can summon some good attention for business if you know how to use them correctly. Dimitri holds his rhinestones against his coat and wonders if they would fit.
I'm just going to be watching the road around us, particularly any other carts that we come across. Just kind of seeing what they're doing. Not really interested, just looking.
Mainly people just traveling, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll just sleep.
Okay.
Plotting how to get my revenge.
Dimitri's going to try blowing the signal whistle that Aial gifted him.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to blow it. And it kind of lets out this sort of piercing, screeching sound.
Hurley, do you think this sound would attract customers?
It would get their attention, but I don't think they would come close to it.
Ooh, you're good with music, aren't you, Hurley?
Not too bad. Why?
Could you play a jauntiful melody on this whistle, or is that beyond your capabilities?
On the whistle.
Yes.
I can maybe give it a go, but I have not used whistles much in my day.
Dimitri floats it over to him.
Okay, I grab the whistle and just try to make a melody with the whistle.
Make a performance check with disadvantage because you don't have proficiency with whistles.
I thought proficiency. Wait, is it disadvantage if you don't have proficiency?
I don't know.
If you don't have proficiency, you don't add proficiency bonus.
That is a 19.
19. Jesus.
Ooh.
Dimitri is going to try and harmonize.
Somehow you managed to create a fairly nice melody. And if you're going to try and harmonize, make a performance check.
Yes, +1. Come on, Joshua. Oops.
What'd you get?
9.
Hurley's melody is quite nice. And Dimitri tries to join in, but not much success. So it kind of makes it slightly worse.
Oh. The spirits tell me that you should keep that whistle early. This does not seem to be my forte. Is there enough space in the cart for anyone to lie down?
Yeah, you could lie down in the middle if you wanted to.
Dimitri just lies down and stares upwards for a while.
All right. Just kind of looking at the sky. So, you travel for a few days. Nothing much really happens. So we're just gonna kind of skip over it a bit. Until eventually, after 2 more days of traveling, you have successfully left the deep woods, leaving it behind you, coming out into the open, the sun coming straight down onto you as you leave out of the dense forest that you've been traveling through for what seems like months at this point.
Nice to finally be in an open space again.
Yeah.
Especially the deep woods. Especially with Dimitri around. So is there anything in sight, or is it still just open?
It's now kind of open, almost grassland. It's a bit more hilly. But yeah, it's a lot more open than it was. There are still a few trees scattered around the place, but as a whole, it's you can actually see stuff now.
Is it a bit squirrel deficient?
Yeah, it is a bit squirrel deficient, but there are other sort of creatures running about.
Oh, what creatures can Dimitri see?
You've got stuff like there's maybe like rabbits going around the place. You've got you could see kind of a few deer running back into the woods after going on a stroll, or whatever deers do.
Dimitri glares at Grimrose and contemplates adding a burrow to his tent. Then lies back down.
Okay. So yeah, it's like you're it's about midday at this point. You've been traveling for about half a day, and you're now out of the deep woods after your most recent rest. And you can as you kind of go up this small hill, as you reach the top of it, you can see kind of down below, following it down, you can actually see the sea. Something that some of you may never have seen, and a lot of you haven't seen, and others haven't seen in quite some time.
That's a lot of water.
This kind of the kind of deep blue ocean with like where you can kind of see waves beginning to form out to sea as they come closer, and you can see this small, what seems to be port town, which, despite its size, seems to have quite a large sort of dock with a couple of fairly big ships docked at it that are preparing to go out to sea. It will probably take you maybe 3 or 4 hours to go get down to it.
All right. Yeah, I think we're here, pretty much.
Yes.
Only an ocean's way away. Then where?
Yeah, only an ocean.
Wait, are oceans this big?
I've never seen so much. I've
it's
never
just
seen
a
so much
small
water in
bus.
one place.
It looks bigger when you're in the middle of it.
Oh, I thought we were close to Orbis.
What?
This is
Yeah. Speaking of Orbis, something that does kind of catch your eye, despite how big the sea is, and despite the fact there is almost a bit of mist, so you can't see every land, and also because of the curvature of the planet and stuff. One thing that does is very obvious to you is this huge clump of what appears to be white mist. So you are all, let me just get the map. So you're all looking at it. You're to the so you're the far east of Sorganis, just kind of near fairly near to Infernaam, and as you look like northwestish, you see this huge white clump of white mist just towering over everything, reaching up as high into the sky as you can possibly see. And then looking back kind of the way towards the town, you can also see what appears to be this kind of black smoke billowing out out of something in the far distance, which you can probably guess as Infernum and the smoke and ash from the volcano being blown towards Sorganis.
Reminds me of your house, Grimrose.
I laugh.
I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, that's
strength.
That's the direction to Infernum.
That much is clear.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's probably a good idea if this is where I leave you guys. And Tardy kind of jumps off the cart.
Safe journeys.
Yes. You too, and hopefully we meet again, all still alive. If I get any information, if I get any information on the Titans, I'll try and contact you as soon as I can. But
understood.
Safe travels, and she kind of walks off.
And, as she walks off, can I try and see if we can check the book?
Yeah,
that's a
good call. If there's any new chapters.
There is actually there is one new chapter. Well, a very new chapter that you're all kind of confused about, and when Dimitri and Pax look at it, they go, "Oh," and it's Dimitri being a goat, and on his hind legs, just kind of looking at Pax, and you kind of look at it, and you all think that's a bit odd.
That is forever documented within our history. This is forever documented.
And then and then you keep turning the page, and you find a new page of Talia kind of departing at the top of what appears to be a hill.
Dimitri smiles.
Oh God.
I'll be honest. She was good to have around.
Cultivation.
I didn't realize I looked so menacing as a goat. Apologies for being like that, Pax. I'll try to pick maybe a sheep next time.
Or maybe just
half
don't.
Goat.
You could just not.
By the way, Pax, where did you get your ears from?
What do you mean? Why are you so interested?
Well, I thought they might be goat ears, as in you're half good, but Hurley told me you're most likely not. Was one of your parents a goat, or?
No.
Oh. How? He just gestures between his ears and Pax's ears.
All of my people are like this. Is just how we. I'm very confused.
Who? The Twilight Grovians?
The Satyrs.
What now?
Satyr.
Satyr.
No.
Shut up, Josh.
You're wrong, actually.
Satyr.
It's satire. There we go.
Satire.
Yes.
That's a funny word. Do you think I could transform into a satyr if I tried hard?
I have no idea. Oh God.
Dimitri stands up in the carriage and focuses on becoming a satyr.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Your people are elusive, Pax.
Okay.
I must ponder this.
Yeah.
I guess we're looking for the person to drop off this cart and horse then, and then we get a ship.
I suppose so.
Oh, Ben, could I make a few more checks for Philip since we had a few days of
Oh
travel?
yeah,
with
Go ahead and make. You can make 2 more. I'll say.
Okay. Nope. And nope.
Also, would Dimitri give you?
Yeah, he
guidance?
just gives you guidance.
Okay, so I'll count those 2 rolls as 1 with advantage.
As 1, yeah, and then 2.
So that would be 20, so I need a 3 on the d4. No, that's a 1, so that's a fail. And then the next one, advantage, bad, and nope, can't get high enough with that anyway.
Oopsie.
Right. So you continue traveling down towards this fairly small port town, and after a few hours of travel, now without Talia, the cart seems less packed because there's less of you in it now. You eventually reach the small port town called Forest End.
Forest
They
End.
do like simple names here, don't they?
It's very descriptive.
It
I
makes
guess.
sense. Most places are usually named like that, although usually time makes them unrecognizable as such.
Maybe they're all just very new.
Folium start? What did Folium start as then?
There's
Not
always
sure.
been
I
Folium.
don't know much about old tongues.
The first thing that strikes you about this town, well, so it's quite small. You've got a lot of. In fact, let me change the music. We don't need this eerie music anymore.
I have had Groovy muted, and I completely. Hang on.
So
There we go.
there we go.
Oh yeah.
It's been deathly silent the
On
entire time.
holiday.
By the way,
Yeah, I've had Groovy muted this
So,
entire
hope
time.
you all have some gold that we can
Yeah,
spend.
but anyway, this town, a lot of kind of wooden houses and buildings, a few signs for shops, and one of the biggest differences between this and the other towns that you notice is it's not just elves and gnomes. In fact, they're more the minority. It's a lot more of humans. You see a few dwarves walking around, some gnomes that aren't forest gnomes, some that look more like Hurley, more rock gnomes. There are a few half elves kind of scattered about the place, but this area seems to be a lot more kind of diverse. And also, you do see wandering around occasionally the odd kind of fish person, a triton. They've kind of got almost blue skin with more greenish hair. And they look to be more equipped for the sea rather than the land, but they're still walking around, going about business. And then it kind of slopes down a bit into this large dock that kind of spreads out. There's a mixture of kind of small fishing boats and large vessels, large almost like merchants' vessels. This seems to be one of the main docks/ports that a lot of goods get imported from. Mainly from Infernaam, which there are a few, but not too many. But yeah, the town seems to be a lot busier than you initially expected, with people wandering about doing all sorts of business, going in and out. There's a small kind of market square where people are buying and selling all sorts of exotic goods, exotic ingredients and foods, as well as odd sort of items and trinkets. All around the place.
This is nice.
Yes, as I said, how much money do we have between us? It's maybe but this upcoming journey is very expensive.
I have
from experience.
I have 184 of the gold ones and 9 of the silver ones.
Very specific. I have a bit more than 100 myself.
I have just over 200.
Oh, yeah, just so you know, Talia would have given you some of her money, which is like, she would have given you 5 gold because she only has 50.
Charitable donation.
As a parting gift.
If If there's a temple here, then Aial's count is 0.
She also gives you the healer's kit she has on her.
Oh.
Ooh.
So one of you can take that.
Who's going to take that?
I
Not
might
me.
take it.
I can take it. I'm good.
I feel like Pax seems like the most reasonable given.
I actually can't use healer's kits. so
Wait,
it
what
might not
skill
be
is
that good.
medicine actually?
I have.
Medicine's.
Intelligence, I
No,
believe.
it's wisdom.
No,
It's
wisdom.
Wisdom. No, it's wisdom.
Of course it's wisdom.
I've got +6.
I have.
Then
I
Dimitri
don't
or
have
Pax
proficiency
probably
with
have
healer's
the
kits,
high
so I
wisdom.
might just not.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I don't with healer's kit.
Does anyone have proficiency in healer's kits?
Nope.
Let me just check something with his kits, because I don't think you need proficiency to use them.
Yeah, I think you don't need to use, but to be effective, you're more effective at it if you are proficient.
As an action, you can spend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. It's not an item you need to make a check with. You just do
Oh,
it.
so whoever has a low medicine should take that then.
Yeah. so any of you can take it.
So
use
me and Dimitri shouldn't get it because we can do that pretty well anyway.
Yeah, you have your magics.
Already have
So-
I have magic and I also had decent medicine.
Perhaps
Grimrose, take
someone
it.
who'd be likely to be the last one standing if it ever comes to that.
Probably
just
hurt
have
because he
it.
runs away. He never properly engages.
Because I don't have anything to engage with.
Exactly. So you're probably the last
What
one up.
about Aial?
I'm not.
What about Aial? He seems trustworthy.
I'm very trustworthy.
I
See,
mean,
he's
based
trustworthy.
based off
Just
of
donate
recent
to
evidence,
the
I would
first
say
church.
no.
He's just gonna donate it to the first church we run across.
No, I shall use it for the benefit of the party.
How
I
so?
will
Myself.
though?
donate money to the people that we are going to.
Mm.
I will promise you my prosthetic limb when I take it off. But I will
No.
not donate the healer's kit
Make
unwillingly.
a dexterity check for me.
Oh god.
Or she doesn't fall over.
Yeah, see how well he balances.
Should I add proficiency?
No, just dexterity.
Okay.
4.
Oh,
Natural one.
natural
That's the
one.
natural one.
oh
Okay.
god.
So
Hey.
as you take it off, you kind of hop around and they just fall over on your back. Still with your prosthetic limb in one hand. A couple of people in the crowd kind of look over at you, just a bit confused.
Angry, I throw my limb as far as I can from the floor, and then I crawl over to pick it back up.
Yeah. I
Wait,
was gonna
that
say.
just so you know, I think on the overlay there's kind of a black box over
Oh, what the hell is going
Aial's
on with that?
red thing.
Hang on, what?
Red
There we go.
one, but
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there
I
is.
fixed it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Aial kind of just lobs his prosthetic limb, probably regretting it quite quickly, because you're currently just stuck on the floor.
Can Dimitri try and telekinesis it when he throws it?
Yeah, you can telekinesis it back over to him.
Oh no.
Oh, well, not necessarily back over to him.
Okay, yeah, you,
How tall is Aial?
Oh, I think
you're
My
like 4
description.
feet, aren't you?
I put 3'6", but
2 for
that might be
6.
a bit too short.
Yeah, you're probably close to 4 foot, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no need for the medicine kit, so I kind of show in my bag 4 potions of the healing just sitting there. I believe people I can get people up or heal myself. Probably heal myself. Really, so I think Aial should have it.
Yes, I agree.
He's quite fast and he can get to people quickly.
Aial, here is your leg back, gifted from the spirits, not Mr. God.
Ah, thank you. I think the spirits at Artemir control better.
Dimitri resists the urge to kick the bird.
no, yeah, I just imagine Dimitri just telekinesis the leg quickly away and just throws it through a window.
He kicks him with his own leg. Sorry, not used to this.
I feel the
Still
psychological
getting-
pain.
still working out the kinks.
God.
I will put the leg back on and stand up.
Oh, yeah, so Aial, you get a healer's kit. You can add that to your inventory.
Ah,
Ben.
thank you.
Ben, would Dimitri have seen a peacock before?
No, you would
Oh.
not have seen a peacock before.
Ah.
I'm going to look at my map of temples. Is there a temple here?
Nope.
Yay!
Oh, it's a very unreligious place.
Yay!
I am not happy. No
We
temple.
should get straight to finding a vessel of some sort.
Well, I mean, the thing is, there's no really major temple. There's probably some sort of religious place, but not like a big temple or anything.
Aial's not happy. He only goes to big temples.
So, can you just quickly all make an investigation check, see if you can find where you're supposed to turn this cart in?
Okay.
That's a good call. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Natural 20.
Oh, I'm not a natural one.
I would rather have it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I would rather have it on the Philip checks, but whatever.
I also got a natural 20.
Investigation, I got a 90.
Jesus.
So, Aial got another natural one.
Yeah, second in a row. How
Warden gets a
bad?
natural 20 as well.
Yeah.
Well, that brings you down to 19, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Pax, what's your modifier?
+2, so 20.
You managed to find the place. It's a very similar sort of place that you bought the cart from. There's a human sitting behind the counter this time, who sees you coming with the cart and the horse. Says, "Oh, you come to return it, have you?"
That is in
What?
fact
Yes.
situation.
All right, yep. Just walk it into the stable over there, and he kind of gestures to sort of gates,
Right.
kind of
Alright.
to the side, to the right of him. Just like walk it in there, and we'll sort it out.
Okay then.
Thank you.
I'll do that then, or we will.
He's gonna take it in. You'll get off. You'll jump off the cart, and what are you gonna do now?
I guess make our way down to like, the docks or
docks.
whatever and figure out how expensive it's going to be to
Yeah,
get ourselves
you even
over
just
there.
find the vessel that takes passengers in
Yeah.
the first place.
Would Dimitri have seen a frog before, Ben?
Yeah, you would have seen a frog.
Yay! Oh. do we pass by shops when we go to the dock?
You do pass by a couple of shops. Yeah, there is a shop that not many of you have seen before, which is kind of a shop that sells sailors' supplies.
No.
Is there a shop that sells any shiny trinkets or magic-y things?
No, not in this port. You may be able. If you look hard enough, you may be able to find that something on the market, but there aren't any shops that specialize in it.
Are there any butchers that we can see?
Yeah, there's probably a butcher somewhere.
What kind of... Is there anything hanging in the display in the windows?
Yeah, they've got a few kind of boars hanging in the windows. There's no birds, if that's what you're worried about.
No. Aial's got a plan.
Oh god.
Oh no!
That's never something you want to hear.
That's
famous Ale plans.
Ale has a plan. Everyone goes,
Hey,
oh,
Ferb,
God.
I know what we're gonna do today.
hey, Dimitri, I know what we're gonna do today.
Oh god.
I will take note of the position of the butchers
Oh, okay.
mentally.
Okay.
That's very worrying.
But do we walk through the market when going to the docks?
Yeah, you would. So what happens is because there's kind of the market and the docks lead off the market.
Okay.
And at the docks also there are people carrying like large crates on and off of ships and stuff.
Alright.
Dimitri is going to window shop at the market and stop at every single stall while everyone else is walking.
God.
I guess you can just leave him to that while we do our investigation.
Yeah, you can. So you'll kind of make your way down to the main docks, apart from Dimitri, who's browsing the many sort of trinkets and odds items that are for sale. And you make your way down. I presume you're going to go to one of the merchant ships, or you're just kind of looking for any person who'll take you.
Any person. Aial will look for any person.
Kind of just talk to some people to see if any of them are traveling to the place soon.
Infernaam.
Yeah.
Just make an investigation check for me.
Everyone or just
No, just Grimrose, because Grimrose doing the talking.
Natural one.
Ah.
You
Congratulations.
You're kind of looking around. You don't manage to find anyone. You kind of ask around. You ask about 3 people, all of which have fairly small ships. And you ask them, and they say, one of them, they all say similar things. One of them goes, "I'm sorry, I'm just a simple fisherman. I only go out a bit into the sea, and then I come back."
This is
What's
not going
the?
well.
do we all notice they only talk to 3 people?
Yeah, but
What's the biggest ship here in the docks?
the biggest
That you can
ship is
see.
a very large merchant ship. There's a lot of people are carrying crates on and off of the ship. It seems to they seem to be like all sorts of goods. There's not necessarily obvious where from though.
Okay.
Yeah, we could be like, oh, these guys are gonna take us to Infernaam. No, they take us to where is it? Then they take us to like
They're taking to like Carful.
yeah, or Crow's or man.
Crow's on the opposite side.
Wait, why I said it?
Go.
That's why I said it. 'Cause it's on the complete opposite side where I want to be.
I'm going to yell in Dwarvish, religious man looking for transport.
Oh,
You
God.
you don't really get much attention.
Go to the tavern, see if there's any sailors there that would be willing to give us a ride.
That might be a good place to look. Yes.
And maybe
But then, so
Aial has a
biggest
map of
ship is a
taverns.
big trading ship, right?
yeah.
Yeah. You
how many
could
ships
try.
actually are there?
You could try. So in total of you, there is 6 of you. I mean, you can try and go up and ask someone there. if you
6
want
plus
to.
Philip.
Yeah.
Also, also we
on the
don't,
big ship.
we could offer work instead of pay as well.
Do you, don't you mean 5 plus Philip and a frog?
Before we leave for the tavern, I'm gonna go and try and talk to the people, the trading.
Okay. So you see, there's kind of someone standing up on a crate, kind of directing the people who are carrying boxes, just kind of shouting down. It's a fairly tall human, just with sort of parchment in one hand, just sort of shouting out sort of stock things, saying, "Yep, take that crate over there. Make sure you don't drop it, because we can blow this whole dock up."
Oh God.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah. How can I help?
Now we're looking for passage
Uh-huh.
to Infernaam. I don't think you would supply work, would you?
Infernaam. Why? I mean, that's certainly one of our stops. It has a decent amount of gunpowder and what was it, metals that are quite precious to the rest of the archipelago. So, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem if we took you along. Of course, we'd have to make you work. We can't just have you do it for free.
Now this work. Say if I would not want to do the work, the amount of money that would be required would be about what?
500 gold per person.
I would work.
I'm going to walk off and say I'll take the work.
Yeah.
Yes,
We shouldn't settle
I mean,
the first option we get.
I'm just warning you. We have to travel across the Red Gulf to get to Infernaam, and that can sometimes be a hair-raising journey. That's
If
for
you
sure.
need, my work can be entertaining the crew. I am quite knowledgeable in instruments and performance, and I could keep the spirits of the crew high. I'm not a
drugs.
burly. I'm not a burly man.
Entertainer.
Burly
Yeah.
hurly.
I mean, the sort of work isn't always hands-on. We may get you to clean a couple of things, but sometimes work is just simply checking stock. So
You said that Infernaam would not be the first stop on your journey.
oh no, Infernaam's our next stop, but after that, after that, I believe. Let me just. He just kind of rifles through the parchment he has in one hand. Then I believe we're heading up north to Corback.
Okay.
Okay.
Pax has no idea what any of these places are.
Would you say that out loud?
Would I speak about myself in the third person out loud?
Making sure.
Pax does not know where that is.
Yes. He's Yoda now.
No, that I do not. No. I'll stop off. That'll be Corback. It'll take a few days to. We'll be a few days in Infernaam, then we'll be heading up.
Yes. Wait, when will you leave?
Well, we're leaving for Infernaam in about 2 days. We're waiting for a fairly large cargo coming from Acutus. So.
Okay.
When that arrives, we'll be heading off.
Okay. Thank you very much for letting us know. We will be accompanying you if that is all fine.
Right. So, how many of you are there?
There are 6 of us.
6.
Plus thing.
Oh,
been thought around. He doesn't. Anything.
That's fine. That's fine. Animals are perfectly fine.
Good.
But yeah. So yeah, if you come down here in a couple of days, we'll be leaving about 6 in the morning. So early starts. Because as soon as that shipment gets here, we're essentially out of here. So make sure you're not late. Otherwise,
we'll try not
you're gonna have fun trying to find another ship going to Inferno. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Okay.
A quick question before we go. Is anything going on in Infernaam currently? I haven't actually seen them myself.
I believe they've got an eruption going on at the moment, but
what?
Wow.
And Infernaam's very much a volcanic sort of area. It's the largest kind of volcanic island in the archipelago.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Means very hot stuff comes out of big mountains.
It's got lava comes out of Mount Saxa and burns a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But if you stay by the port, you should be all right. Go trying to climb up it though. At this point, you'd have to be insane to do that.
I see that as foreshadowing.
I'm feeling we're going to be walking. Thank you for your help. I will make sure to run into you again in the next few days. Do stop by our shop that we're setting up. It'll be a small tent near the middle of the town.
Oh God, don't ruin it.
We sell. So Dimitri can actually tell you what he sells, but I sell. Well, currently I'm selling at least mushrooms that give psychedelic effects. You can take the edge off sometimes.
Right.
I've already left this conversation.
Right. It's not, some of the boys on the ship might actually like them. I'll recommend it to them.
They're made from dragon bone, which I went to.
They're made from giant's bone by a dragon.
Made from giant's bone from a dragon, which is quite the find, if you ask me.
That is certainly interesting, but yeah, some of the people that work on the ship will probably come down and see you. You know, you need to entertain yourself somehow on a long journey.
Yeah.
How long is the journey to Infernaam?
Let me couple of days, maybe slightly longer. Depends. Really depends on the weather.
All right.
Should be fine.
Yeah, because the Red Gulf, which as I said is where we have to travel, sometimes the seas can be quite rough.
How frequently do ships generally come and go to Infernaam?
I believe we're the main trade vessel that goes between Infernaam. Not many people do. Not many people have a reason to go to Infernaam. It's not exactly a tourist destination.
Suppose so.
No.
I'm going to ask him if there's any work to be done now, because Warden just wants to do something.
Okay. I mean, if you wanna help out now, you can help carry some boxes on and off. It's not particularly exciting, but it's certainly something.
It's something to do. And
Right.
let's go head off and start working.
Okay. He kind of directs you onto the ship and just says to us, someone up there. He also just scribbles something on a piece of parchment, tears it off, and hands it to you. And
Right.
just says, just show that, and they'll know that you're working.
Right.
Right. So yeah.
Right.
What are the rest of you gonna do? Well,
Okay,
okay. Let's go to Dimitri, who's currently looking around all the shop.
Yeah.
Anything specific that you're looking for?
Something shiny and perhaps clothing accessories.
Perhaps
Or
clothing.
shiny clothing accessories.
Yeah, why not both? Just make an investigation check for me.
Yay, +1. Hey, 17.
Oh, good roll.
17. Okay. You find this small stall that appears to have some amulets and other strange kind of items.
Do any of them look religious like Aial?
No, they don't look.
Hey.
They don't look religious.
Disappointing.
So yeah, there is all sorts of strange things. Well, there's one kind of almost shaped a bit like, there's one shaped kind of like a heart, and there's in these kind of golden hand, sort of this ruby sort of color. Another is what appears to be some sort of like closed eye. This closed kind of bronze eye with silver outlining the chain. And then there's some other just kind of random ones that decoration.
So a hand that has a ruby in it, Dimitri, well, he'll know that the rock house symbol is an eye, so he'll steer clear of that. He'll approach the stall and say, I am Dimitri Celeste, and I wish to purchase your wares, merchant.
Okay. What are you interested in?
Shiny things and
Like?
mystical things.
Like?
Clothing accessories and amulets and all
Uh-huh.
that.
Okay. See anything you fancy?
Yes, your hand.
Oh,
how much for your hand?
That's quite a rare item, you see. So, and there's not many of them around, at least I don't think there are, and
He's gonna lean over. He's gonna lean over and try to put his ear to the amulet.
5,000 gold.
But what does it do?
Well, I believe when you're wearing it, whenever you're kind of knocked down from some sort of an attack, you're not gonna die as easily.
Well, my spirits have told me none of these such things. I'm starting to doubt your practices, merchant.
What? Spirits?
Well, what about this eye? How much would the eye cost?
The eye. Let me just check. He just kind of picks it up and looks at it. This again, another fairly rare find. That was in fact that's a lot more expensive. That's 20,000.
Dimitri stomps off.
Okay.
Dimitri is now entered into his miser arc. Is he able to find the others?
Oh yeah, you're able to find the others fairly easily. They're just coming away from the dock without Warden because he's working.
Dimitri shall approach Pax as normal.
Hi.
Pax, have you managed to find passage yet?
Yeah, we found a ship that can take us in a few days.
How much does it cost?
It'll cost us nothing if we're able to work for it.
Yeah.
Manual labor?
Unless you somehow have 3,000 coins hidden on you. We're not gonna be able to pay for it.
It's 500 per person.
Yeah, so 6
Oh,
people, so 3,000.
I have an alternative. Pax, how many pockets do you have?
A few. Why?
Are any of them frog-sized?
What do you mean?
Do you know what a frog is?
I think so.
Yes, I talked to one last week. So could you fit a frog in your pocket?
I mean, I guess it depends how big the frog is.
Frog-sized.
Yeah, but frogs come in lots of different sizes.
Small frog. Yes.
Perhaps.
If I were to be transported as a frog, would you say this would save me from manual labor and costs?
So what, you're just doing it so you don't have to work, but everyone else does?
I mean, I do have my reasons.
What are your reasons?
I mean, smart idea. I mean,
The
no
work
harm
shouldn't
in
be
doing
too
it.
bad, and
Yeah,
I feel like-
if
I
we
feel
can
like
avoid
it's-
it.
I feel like it's only
Otherwise,
fair if we all work.
it's an
Dimitri-
incredibly good deal.
Dimitri looks at his outfit and panics about it getting ruined by the turmoil of manual labor.
Dimitri,
I
I
see no
could carry
reason
you if you want.
to call for these.
No, it's valid. I have back issues.
Okay, do I believe that?
No, make a deception check, Dimitri.
I want to roll insight.
Come on, nat 20.
What's 12?
What'd you roll?
19.
Oh, I got a 19 also on insight.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm
so
gonna
nothing changes.
So I can't
roll
tell.
insight.
Well, I know.
I guess you have suspicions,
I-
but they're neither confirmed nor denied.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You haven't talked
Oh.
about these back problems before.
I developed them when that horrible monkey, the dirty monkey, as Hurley put it, started attacking us.
I'm
But
sure
why-
you could ask
Why didn't
Captain
you
or
tell us
whatever
then?
it was.
I was in a lot of pain all over, but only recently have the spirits told me that this is a back issue.
Okay, but they said that not all the work we would be doing would be stuff like that anyway, so I don't think you're... Because they said stuff like... What was one of the examples they gave?
Checking stock.
Yeah, like checking
Clean
stock and
clean.
stuff. That you don't really need to use your back for that.
Dimitri turns into a frog and bounces away.
Oh, there he goes. Bye bye,
Well,
Dimitri.
that was an interesting encounter.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for him to come back then. I mean, we've got a few days until we need to travel anyway.
Yes.
Dimitri isn't very used to being so boingy, so you can just see him bouncing and hitting against walls at various places. He's also a very luminous green frog, so he's hard to miss.
It looks like a bouncing glow stick.
Okay. Well, what are we doing now though?
I
We
guess
find a place to stay while we wait until...
Well, I have some business to attend to.
Oh.
I
That's all right.
guess we can all just go around, look for stuff on our own. Doubt there's much danger in this smaller place.
Yet.
No. That's terrifying. The fact that you said yet is terrifying.
Yeah.
So
It shouldn't be.
I give Aial a very worried look.
He smiles back.
great. So
Okay. What time of day is it?
kind of midday-ish.
Okay. I'll
Sort of.
just.
I think it's probably about 3-ish.
Okay, I'll just have
Yeah.
a little bit of a stroll through wherever like the main market area seems to be. Just have a look, just browse. See if
Okay.
anything like catches my eye.
Let's roll a d20 for me.
3.
Nothing really catches your eye.
Okay. I'll probably end up for like an hour or two. Just having a little look around.
Okay. What's everyone else wanting to do?
I've got something big I want to do, so
Yeah,
I
I
think...
know.
Gambling? Is it gambling?
It's not... You'd
Nah.
say! You'd
Yes,
say!
yes, it's gambling. It's gambling. Woo. Aial, what do you want? What's your master plan? That's probably revolves around a butcher.
I'm gonna go to the butcher's. that I
Yeah,
remember.
there we go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. What's the butcher like at the counter?
It's a fairly tall. And as you know, this it's a Goliath. So it's like they're 8 feet tall. They've got these kind of strange. They've got these sort of almost like tribal-like tattoos on them, and they've got this sort of apron on. They're just like cutting out meat, and they see you come in. It's like, how can I help you today?
I would like to purchase some of your produce.
Yeah. What sort of produce you looking at?
The produce that you produce.
What?
I wonder why it's called produce.
Have you anything like that for? And I point to the one in the display.
Yeah, we have stuff like that.
How much would something like that cost?
Well, it depends. If you want the whole boar, it's probably a bit cheaper than buying it individually because, of course, you have to cut that up yourself. So what sort of thing are you looking for? Like the whole thing or just a bit of it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll price at about 5 gold.
I hand over the 5 gold.
Right, okay. You think you can carry it?
Do you have a plastic bag?
That will be an extra 5 copper.
Yeah, I mean, I should buy a couple of the bag. No, not really. Not what plastic?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I able to have it delivered to me?
But where you staying?
I take out the map of taverns and I look at the cheapest tavern on there.
Cheapest tavern is called the Fungus Fiesta.
I am staying
Oh
at
my
the
God.
Fungus Fiesta. Have it delivered there, please.
Fungus.
You sure of that place? That's okay then. I'll have it delivered there.
Yes, it's where I belong.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll have it
Self
delivered there. Well, when do you want it delivered? Tomorrow? Later today? Probably.
Later today.
Right.
As soon as you finish.
Right.
I
Yeah.
might not be there.
When I close up, I'll have it delivered down there. Right.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. He just goes back to kind of cutting meat.
I will then put on my vestments and trying to get money from rich people.
With a Pope hat.
Yeah.
Put some Pope hat.
I'll do a mixture of busking and asking people.
Busking.
Yeah, he does a bit of dancing here and there.
No, he's just got his Pope hat on the floor in front of him for people to put money in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, if you wanted to kind of do like some busking, make a performance check.
Oh, let's go. This is gonna work out really well. Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Send.
natural 20 for Aial. Let's go. So 18. Let's go ahead and roll the money you're gonna get. You get 5 silver, 4 copper. I know I did it in weird order, and 11 gold.
Yes.
I want him to get spotted by a talent agency.
Yeah, Simon Cowell just comes up. Why don't you come on Asenad's Got Talent?
I'll just bow at the end. Thank you, thank you. Please, no more donations. I'm just joking. More donations.
Okay. Alright, what's everyone else doing?
Finding
Oh.
Dimitri the frog. I'm gonna try and chase him down to try and get him to set up a tent so we can start selling stuff.
You chase him for about an hour until eventually he poofs back into Dimitri.
You can't make me chase like that.
I didn't realize you were running, Hurley.
I
Ooh,
wasn't running.
Maybe you should do that some other
It
time.
wasn't running!
Ah,
I was walking after you.
Jesus.
Dimitri grumbles as he sees a small amount of dust on his outfit. Anyways, what did you want?
Well, we need to set up the stall. I've already told the merchant ship that we're going to be riding that we are selling psychedelic mushrooms and fortunes. So.
Ooh, fortune. They seem to take kindly to my star readings.
Well, you said that's okay.
But the thing is, you only actually mentioned the psychedelic mushrooms.
I know, but I lied to them.
Oh, it's just the way you say we're selling psychedelic mushrooms so casually.
Hey.
Yeah, it's completely legal.
I mean, what makes it not legal?
They're all now.
Did they take kindly to my star readings?
Yes, they're very interesting.
People of culture, finally.
Yeah, seafaring folks normally like to have their fortunes read.
Ooh, how about we set up stall at the docks then?
Yeah, actually do that. That's actually better. I told the middle of the town, but I guess they could see. If we're in the docks, they'll see we're at the docks, so it makes no difference.
And we can get all of the seamen to come to us, they will. Yes.
Yes, we'll give any seamen. And seawomen as well.
Oh, for fuck's
Sea-
sake.
What then? The seamen.
Seamen.
Yeah.
Dimitri and Hurley get a lot of seamen.
It's an awful shame that there's not 2 of me. I could have been the mascot and the fortune teller. I wonder if any satyrs will come along. Perhaps I could interact with them as a goat.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion just to create Dimitri as like a stand-in. That's
slightly shorter though, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah,
Slightly more squashed.
Yeah, it's Dimitri with his hands out, like trying to, and like ushering towards an entrance. Oh, you could do that as a mascot.
I need exercise.
Oh, and also, I prestidigitation on your suit. That's a bit dirty.
You do what?
Prestidigitation. That's cleaning stuff. Right?
That's one of its effects.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, we know.
Mayhaps you could run a laundry service on the side.
That's actually. That sounds boring. That's...
Oh, but oh so useful, oh so useful.
Yes. Okay. I'll offer a laundry service for 2 silver.
He runs off, not wanting Hurley to hear him. Yes, Daddy has sent into existence on the pier.
I walk very, very slowly after him after my feet are walking after him already.
You're like taking one step every 6 seconds. Just.
I need a scooter.
You need a mobility scooter.
I do. Okay.
Go around.
So I'm going to be offering a new service, which is laundry service.
Okay.
Alongside my psychedelic mushroom selling.
Can you both go ahead and roll a d20 for me?
Oh.
I'm on Warden luck.
7. Oh. Can we have advantage because we advertised?
Yeah, go on. You can have
We
one.
advertise.
Come on, Warden luck.
Ooh, nice.
Dimitri got 8.
Okay. Dimitri, you make 1 gold
Nice.
and 1 silver and
Wow.
4 copper.
Wow, I'm so
almost
happy.
afford a plastic bag.
I am nearly at my goal of 5,000.
Only 4,999
Hurley,
more days.
Hurley, you make 15 gold.
Fuck's sake! Dimitri
I'm gonna give 5 of that gold to Dimitri because he didn't have a very good day.
Dimitri contemplates taking more mushrooms from Hurley and then realizes that that's where he got his money from.
How many mushrooms do I sell then? Is that 5 then?
How many do you have left?
I have 53.
3, Jesus.
If I got 15 gold, that would have been like 5 mushrooms.
Yeah, we'll say you sold 5 mushrooms then. No one was very interested in the laundry service.
It was very cool. Stink already. Everyone thinks together. So it's like, only
Yeah. They're all used to it.
Dimitri is not stinky, he's very clean.
yeah.
Okay. So, Pax, are you doing? Oh no, because you're looking at the stools, weren't you? Right, Grimrose.
Yes, okay. First thing, I'm going to look for a place where I can just kind of dodge out the way of everyone's view, like
An alleyway. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You can find that.
I'm going
Fine.
to change shape
Yeah.
into.
Oh,
do I
it's
see
just-
dwarves around?
Oh yeah. Just give me a second while I change the music.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We got some gambling music.
No, it's.
No. Well, off the thought.
Oh god, he's doing something.
Gambling his life.
No, he's gambling our lives. He's gambling everyone's lives. Like-
Grimrose Russian roulette, yay!
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you
What
You'll
the
see.
hell?
You'll see.
Wow.
I guess you won't. You'll see out of character, but not in character, hopefully.
I like the fact as soon as everyone hears that music, just like, oh
Oh
no.
dear.
So, if I can see dwarves around, they're common enough. I'm gonna change into a dwarf,
Yep.
kind of long braided beard, bald head, bit scarred face, enough to still be able to blend into a crowd,
Yeah.
but also distinct enough that someone could recognize me if they saw me again. Then I'm going to kind of just look around the city a bit.
Mhm.
Looking for a weak-looking magic user.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
That is a 17, I believe. Yes.
You find a young man who's kind of got a tome under his arm. looks to be 18, maybe 19.
Get away from the young boy, Alexander.
Spell book under his arm, and you see him kind of go down one of the alleyways.
I'm just gonna follow him around for a bit.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be looking for something, like probably some sort of bookshop.
I'm gonna follow him for a bit until I feel like he's certainly on his own.
Okay, I mean, you follow him for a bit until you're obsessed. He kind of walks down the alleyway and he comes to a dead end, and you're on the other end, and he just goes, "Oh, I should turn around," then turns around and sees you there.
Could I have cast Hex on him before this?
No, probably not.
Well, I'll cast Hex on him now then.
Okay.
Giving him disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Yeah, as he turns around, he says, "Oh, hello," and then you cast Hex, and it's kind of like
I just point my finger at him and speak an incomprehensible word.
Yeah, the shadow kind of around seems to almost latch onto him a bit, and he looks at you terrified.
Oh no.
No one's watching this, are they?
Oh no.
Like,
no one can see this.
I step forward towards him.
Yep.
A little bit. And this shadowy tendril. I speak another word and point my finger at him as this shadowy tendril just whips towards him, striking him in the chest, casting Thorn Whip.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
It could be 8. Yeah. That misses. You tried to do this really dramatic thing, and he just manages to move out the way. And now it's his turn.
Shouldn't we roll for initiative at this point? Or...
Well, we're just gonna alternate. It's
okay.
Not that for you. There's 2 of you.
Yeah, I was hoping that I'd get like a surprise turn or something.
No. So he's gonna try and kind of shoot a firebolt at you.
Fair enough.
That's a 20, not natural.
Yeah.
As you take 8 fire damage as the bolt kind of slams into your chest, knocking you back a bit. Make a concentration check on Hex.
Go select the spellcaster, that's weak.
That's a success.
When he's weak himself.
19.
Yeah. This is a level 1 wizard, by the way.
I just need one good hit in.
And he is going to... He's got to call out, saying, "Help!" It's your turn now.
It is my turn. Ready. Cast Hexton, so I'm just going to strike out with Thorn Whip once again. 18. Not 18, 16. I can count.
That hits. His AC is 11.
It's a total of 2d6 plus the 2 from the lantern thing. So 8.
He's down.
As he's knocked down, I hurry over to his body, draw one of my daggers, just stab down into his chest.
I mean, he gets death save first.
Oh, he does it. And then he's not going to get enough.
That's a fail. Go ahead and roll to hit.
With advantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's my hit with a dagger? +5, so that's a 12.
That hits him.
Yay! Go with him.
That's the one above his AC. And he's dead. And
I just strike him in the chest.
And you feel a voice in the back of your head go, "Yes, that is it."
And just a layer of shadow wraps around him.
Yep.
As this faint golden line that comes out of the wound, up the dagger, just into my hand. And
that is where we're going to take a break!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know, right? He DM'd me about this. My response was, uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Make sure to go get a drink or get something to eat or something.
Yes.
Whatever you need, and we'll be right back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Clicky Clicky Math Rocks. Before the break, Grimrose killed an innocent person. That was interesting, and the whole party reached the port town of Forest End, where they managed to procure a ride to Infernaam via a merchant ship. But they had to work for their time on the ship. So everyone, you can now unmute and let's get back into it. In the aftermath of Grimrose killing someone.
How dare you, Grimrose? How dare you? Of course, no one else.
You don't know.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
still.
shut up, Josh.
Shut up. Shut up, Charlie.
Okay.
Children, settle down.
Never.
Okay.
That sounded too pedophilic.
Okay.
Kind of bit lie.
Okay, so what are we doing while Grimrose is doing his
Training
murdering?
I'm going to look for the
Duke of Cumberland.
no, for that tavern.
Look,
The fungus, what's it called? Yes, that. I'm going to try and find it.
you're gonna try and find the tavern. The fungus fiesta.
I mean, Dimitri would be happy about that because, mushroom.
My god.
Yeah, everyone but Josh knows what the fungus fiesta is. So, so you all, well, not all of you. So just make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Oh, roll well. Oh, 10.
10.
What is that with my right?
It's it takes you a while, but you manage to eventually find the fungus fiesta. You see, the sign of it appears to be the name that you sort of get on the side of ships. It seems to almost be torn off and put above the doorway.
Yeah,
Do I
Charlie,
notice this?
Josh, how dare you?
Yeah,
Stay in
you
character.
notice that it looks like the sort of thing you get on the side of a ship, as like when they name a ship.
I say to myself, that's a stupid name for a ship.
Hang on, is the previous campaign canon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I will enter the tavern.
Okay. It's not the nicest tavern in the world. It's got a bunch of sailors in it, all of which are drinking quite heavily. There's kind of a strange fungus growing in the corner, that is just kind of sitting there with like moss as well. Some of the floorboards seem to be rotting a bit, but the atmosphere's all right.
I'll go up to the barkeep and I'll say, do you provide rooms here?
Yeah, we provide rooms.
Wow. You have a wonderful voice.
Thanks.
You should do radio, whatever that
Yeah, what the fuck is radio?
is. Yeah. How much is one of your rooms?
Yeah, 1 copper.
Or can I?
You see, he kind of has an underbite, like his bottom row teeth kind of jet out a bit from, and all of his teeth are kind of pointing in random angles.
You have a lovely smile.
Thanks.
Well.
How many rooms? We only have 2.
Well, that's fine. I shall book both rooms then.
Both up 2 copper, please.
How about for a person of the big guy? And I hold up my amulet.
Or 2 copper, please.
Oh, how very rude. I'll give him the 2 copper.
Thank you very much. He hands you two essentially toothpicks. So, yeah, we lost the key, so you're gonna have to pick the locks yourselves.
Ah, perfect.
Yourself. Yeah.
This is a very
Enjoy
nice
your-
establishment.
It is, yeah. We work very hard on it.
Yeah. How old are you, sir?
31.
Yeah.
He looks like as if he's in his 50s. But
I back away, slightly creeped out. We'll check out the rooms.
right. I mean, you're the only one there, so. So you kind of go up, and you see 2 doors, both like he said you need to pick the locks. Realistically, like there's only like half the door there.
Okay.
The other half is kind of broken off. You can essentially just climb in if you wanted to.
I shall try and climb in.
Make an athletics check for me.
Okay. Oh no. That's an 11.
You managed to climb in. A bit more of the door kind of breaks off. It doesn't really make a snapping sound. It's more of like a sort of tearing as it just comes off, and the door itself is very moist. It's a lot of moisture, and as you come in, like this place is disgusting.
Moist door.
All of the there's moss growing all over the place. There's water dripping in from the ceiling. The bed is just like a moth-eaten mattress on the floor. And you look at it and you think, I could work with this.
This is very nice. I shall have a bit of a nap on the bed.
Okay. You sleep on the bed. What is everyone else doing?
I just clean off
the
blood from my dagger.
No, I thought you'd do that, but what about everyone else?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for more upper class tavern. I'm confident that I will go with Dimitri. Dimitri can come with me if he wants. But I'm gonna look for an upper class tavern. That could.
Hurley, where is everyone else?
I'm not sure. I think I remember. Grimrose went off somewhere. He said he had. I don't know where he went. Pax, I think he was wandering around a bit. I think he might head towards the market. I have no clue where Aial was gone. He said I'm pretty sure he meant something about business.
Well, I'm looking for Aial, actually. I've been noticing he's been reading a certain book recently. I'm concerned it may be some form of religious text.
It probably is. He is rather religious.
I must find it then.
I don't know where he is, but I'm going to be heading over to one of the upper taverns in town. I can only imagine that Aial has probably gone to the worst.
Ooh.
But, I don't know which one is the best in this town, and annoyingly, he has the map to tell us where they are.
Dimitri is going to approach a stranger and say, I, Dimitri Danger Celeste, would like to ask you a question.
Yes?
Which tavern in town is the worst one?
Oh, that'd be the Fungus Fiesta. It's
Fungus?
Fungus Fiesta, yeah.
Mm.
It's the newest of the taverns, and it's interesting. It only popped up about 5 years ago.
Thank you, passerby. Dimitri pats the person on the head and tries to look for the Fungus Fiesta.
Make an investigation check.
Six.
You wander about.
Wrong here.
You find some fungus, and you look at it and you think, could this be a tavern?
He's going to. So, what does the fungus look like?
Like moss and stuff.
Moss isn't fungus.
It looks like that sort of stuff.
Oh, so it's just sort of like a low down wall clinging sort of
Yeah.
thing. Dimitri's going to sniff it.
Make a Constitution save for me.
Oh, I don't want to be poisoned, Ben. $17.
Okay, you sniff it. You're close to throwing up from you just sniffing it in. But you managed to hold it in.
What color is it?
Green. Kind of a sickly green sort of color.
Oh, Dimitri isn't a fan of green. He's going to continue his search elsewhere.
Okay, you continue looking around for a while. But you don't manage to come up on the fungus fiesta.
Dimitri is going to lie down sadly in a place that isn't dirty.
Okay.
I'm going to, after I've finished I'll change back obviously in another alley.
Yeah.
And then just kind of walk around the market place a bit, trying to find other party members, but not like actively. Just kind of
you can probably find Pax.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Pax.
Hi.
Found anything interesting?
Not really. I'm just having a little look around.
I just stabbed a teenager.
Nothing interesting here either. You'd think in this sort of marketplace there'd be more interesting stuff.
Yeah, no.
What time is it?
It's getting on to about 6. Sun is beginning to set.
We should probably start looking for a place to rest.
Yeah, we should probably find the others and get some rooms together.
Yes. Do you know anything of where they may be?
No. No idea.
You do notice also Dimitri just kind of wandering about. You see him go up to some fungus and sniff it.
I think we should follow Dimitri, see if he's alright.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's been in the forest too long, if that's just him. Probably just him.
I think
What
it's
was
just
that?
him.
Could I have separated from Dimitri and gone to look for a more upper class?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and just make an investigation check.
Yeah. $18.
Okay. You managed to find a fairly nice tavern called the Cresting Wave.
Cresting Wave. Excuse me, sir. May I buy a room?
Yes. Certainly. It'd be 5 silver for a room.
5 silver? Here you are.
Oh.
105 silver.
Thank you very much.
Do you have more than one room?
Yeah, we have, I think, about 5 in total.
I'd like to take out 2, just in case.
Oh, yes, by all means.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Give him gold, and then I just head up. Do I head back to Dimitri? I'll head back over to where I found Dimitri, or where I left him at least. Try and see if I can find him.
Yeah. Okay.
Would we have followed Dimitri, Pax?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He is now lying down beside a flower bed, looking sad.
Do I find him?
Yeah, you can find him.
You alright, Dimitri?
Seems the whole gang's sick.
I was looking for the fungus fiesta, but the spirits did not assist me. I'm trying to be patient, but they seem to be angered for some reason.
I reach into my bag and grab one of my mushrooms and just hand it to him. Of him. I have taken out 2 rooms in one of the nicer taverns in the town. I don't know where Aial has gone. I believe he might still be venturing around, but Aial is more than capable of handling himself. Yes, he was homeless for a few months.
He is scarily
religious. Oh, sorry.
But yes, I've taken out 2 rooms in a nearby tavern. If people want to accompany me.
Dimitri jumps up and holds the mushroom aloft. With this, shush. With this, anywhere I go shall be the fungus fiesta.
Oh my god.
You
Onwards.
have 2 rooms. If we all want to stay there, shall we share or shall we rent another 2?
They have 5 in total.
Ah.
But I rented out second one just in case. I don't know if they're being used, but I believe sharing would be the better idea.
Yes.
I see no problem with it. It's not like
I have no
any of us
issue
are
with it.
murderers, is it?
Of course not.
Well, yes. If you'd follow me, I'll lead you to the tavern.
Are we sure it's a good idea for Grimrose and Pax to share a room after? Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to share a room with him after
I
the
agree.
goat incident.
I'm fine with Grimrose.
He was quite.
That is a
I
fair
think
point.
scarred is the word to use.
Being a goat and stabbing someone are fairly different.
I'm fine with Grimrose. It's okay.
What? Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Mm.
a little bit.
I trust him. It's fine.
Hurley, do you think Pax likes being stabbed?
I don't think
It's
anyone
secretly a
likes
masochist
that.
or something.
I think it might have been a misunderstanding.
Maybe it's a Saturday thing to like being stabbed.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you mean satire?
I wouldn't ask him that though because it might be offensive.
Yes, I will keep it to myself.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's probably for the
Just imagine
best.
they're speaking at a normal volume in front of Grimrose and Pat.
Just hearing the whole conversation.
They're not trying to whisper it to other Pat's just like, what are you on about?
Yes, the tavern's just this way.
Okay, let's go then.
You lead them to the tavern. You all go up, and you can all like it's a fairly nice tavern. It's not as good as the Roots Rest, but it's not awful.
Oh, I completely forgot about Warden. But that's fine.
You can deactivate the dogs. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Warden's doing work.
Yeah,
That's what I was planning to do anyway, yeah.
he's working. I suppose that will be good for all of
Yeah,
us. if we-
you just hear in the distance the Windows power down music.
That is.
I don't know why
That
he's
is.
working.
You guys are going to go on about
as he
that.
goes heavy and goes straight through the dock into the sea.
We should be completely fine because I can.
Yeah, I know it would be fine.
Uh,
He just sinks and starts walking across the bottom of the ocean.
that's how Warden's
I
gonna
don't
get it to
understand why
Infernaam.
he's working.
Yeah, that's how he's gonna get to Inferno, by walking.
I totally could though.
He walks on the
Single Pirates
ocean
of the
floor.
No,
Caribbean.
you could. You don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically Dimitri could as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I suppose I was probably
Dimitri is-
something massive in the sea, probably though.
Dimitri is going to become a mollusk and latch himself onto the side of the boat.
But honestly,
Yeah, but
knowing,
after an hour, you just fall into the sea.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah, and
honestly, knowing D&D, if I tried to walk to Inferno, I would probably walk into something like a Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken would just eat you.
You know how much Ben likes
Yeah.
Krakens, so that would definitely
Yeah.
happen.
I do like Krakens.
and I don't like Krakens.
And do you know how much I love to shipwreck you guys?
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
just how bad
foreshadowing?
does-
No.
Is that foreshadowing, Ben?
Well, it would no longer be foreshadowing if I told you, would it?
Yeah.
It'd just be shadowing.
Just be shadow.
Shadowing.
No, it'd just be foring.
Boring.
Since
Okay.
Boring.
Enough about
the shadow part is the...
the logistics of foreshadowing. Is there anything people want to do in the next day, or should we just skip to when
There's
you
something I want to do
Continue
tonight.
trying to tame Philip.
Oh no. Yeah. So, all right, Aial, your meat arrives.
I'd
for
like
business
to actually have
as
a
well.
brief conversation with Pax before going to sleep.
Okay. We'll do the Pax conversation, then we'll do Aial's master plan.
And then I would like to pet
And
Philip
then-
some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pet Philip.
So is there just one bed in the room, or
Yeah, there's two.
two? Okay.
It's not a double bed that you've got to share.
That'd be awkward.
Yeah. Hey, hi, I stabbed
So
you.
you
Let's
s-
share a bed together.
I just sit on the bed and just kind of think for a bit. Then I say, Pax, Pax.
Yeah?
Sorry again about what's happened in the forest.
No, it's fine. You weren't
I-
yourself. I know that.
Don't want that to happen again.
It's fine. I'm sure it won't.
We should probably see if we can do something about it at some point.
Yeah, if it's something that keeps happening, we should work to fix it. But I feel... I trust you. I think... I don't know. I don't really understand what happened, but... It
At
clearly
least you don't
wasn't
turn
me.
into a goat.
It clearly wasn't... Yeah, exactly. It clearly... You weren't yourself then. Something had taken over, or I don't know. We just have to be careful that it doesn't happen again, I guess.
Yes. Good night, Pax.
Good night, Grimrose.
Then in the middle of the night, Grimrose gets up and stabbed.
Not again.
Sorry.
Why?
I'll take goat, Dimitri. I'll take goat, Dimitri. Alright. Aial, what's your master plan?
Okay, so the meat has arrived, right?
The meat has arrived, yeah. You, the tavern keeper comes up and says, "You got a parcel here," and he chucks the meat through the door.
Oh, thank you very kindly.
Destroying the rest of what was left of the door.
I
He
will
just
dust off.
lofts it at it.
I'll dust off the wood chips, and I'm going to What time is it when this happens?
Kind of like 8ish.
Is it dark out?
It is dark out, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the meat into the street. How busy is it?
There's still a few people going around. The market's died down a bit, but there's still a couple of stalls up.
Okay.
People going around a bit more.
I'm going to drag it into an alleyway, down an alleyway.
And you find a dead body.
This must
No,
be
no,
Grimrose.
no. This must be Grimrose's doing. Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's nothing there. But...
I'm going to try and get some of the blood, and I'm going to write a message using my dagger on the wall.
Fuck's sake.
I'll send it to you.
Oh no. Is this also in Thieves' Cart?
Yes.
Yeah. I can tell you've recently discovered you have Thieves' Cart.
Oh no, I knew
And now you.
I knew I had it. I was just waiting for a good time to use it. And then after I've written the message, I'm going to drag it back to the pub. I'm going to say to the barkeep, "Will this pay for the next few nights' stay?"
Yeah, sure. You're only staying here for like another night.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you can stay here as much as you want.
Thank you very kindly. And I will go to sleep.
Right. Good sleep. Everyone, wake up in the morning. If there's nothing anyone wants to do today apart from Pax's taming of the of Philip.
I'm gonna see what my tarot card is before I decide that.
I'm going to continue working.
Also business. Ben. I'm gonna do business.
Oh yeah, business.
Dimitri is going to do business, but try a completely new approach and be more on
Oh
the show.
no!
He's gonna
Optimistic.
he's going to be optimistic and try doing a bit of dancing and put more gusto into his fortunes rather than the mystical. Upright tower, sudden change.
Okay. All right. We'll do.
And awakening.
Well, okay, so Josh is muted. So we'll do you two first. Both of you roll a d20.
Yeah, no, I'm here. My dog was just being incredibly loud.
Okay. Both of you roll a d20 first.
I roll performance, and if I roll good at performance, can I have advantage on the d20?
11. Wow.
What? So are you trying to lure people towards?
Yeah, if I get good in performance.
Okay, if you want to, go for it. Also, Charlie, you can make.
I got 11.
Check.
Never mind.
Yay!
No. Yeah, so you just have a straight d20. You can...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Charlie.
18 performance.
Okay, you can have advantage on your d20 roll.
I got
Charlie. Yeah, you
what
got
my
8.
work
Okay.
roll. Oh,
11.
Ethan, you make 6 gold.
go.
I'm gonna make less, fucking bet.
You make 9.
9.
Oh.
Nice.
And now we'll do Pax's animal handling check. I presume Dimitri helps you with that stuff, like giving you berries and guidance. Or
Does he?
does he?
Who knows?
Oh, yes, he always wishes to support Pax on account of his interesting ears.
Shit roll.
Can we get some fan art of Dimitri stroking?
Okay, how
Pax's
many?
ears?
So is it just the one? Yeah.
Don't wish for them.
Just one.
Yeah. Well, yep. Nope.
No. Okay. So, next morning comes. It's about 6 a.m. You all wake up very early. You go to the ship. You see Warden still working, and the same man goes, "Oh, you're all here. All right, go on the ship and we'll head off."
Okay. Thank you.
That sounds good to me.
You
Yes.
all get on the ship. The rest of the crew kind of walk on. They pull up the board that they had to connect them to the docks. You begin to set sail towards Infernaam
Oh.
with this new music.
Hey.
New music.
As you kind of set
And
off.
Kraken spawns.
Kraken! Ooh. Ooh. As soon as you leave the docks, Kraken attacks you. So, as at this point, I'm going to see if I can find my old weather table.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
Nice.
I have a feeling that's a bad thing, right?
Also worrisome.
Am I the only one who hasn't experienced his weather table?
Yeah, because this was previous campaign.
Okay,
Someone roll a d20.
I'll do it. I'll do it since
okay,
I'm
sure.
anyone who hasn't
Jesus.
done it. That's a nat 1.
That doesn't count as a proper
Stop
noun. It wasn't a
flipping
check.
coin, Josh.
Not and that just counts because it's not a proper check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a normal day. Nothing.
Oh.
No bad weather today.
Oh, lovely.
As you kind of sail, the wind taking you towards Infernaam. The man you spoke to on the dock comes up to you and says, "Right, time to get you to work." So, he looks at all of you and goes, "Well, your Warforged friend is already carrying stuff around and helping us move some stuff down into the hold. You there?" He points at Aial. The decks need scrubbing, so that's your job today. There should be a mop and it's fairly easy to find a mop and bucket.
But I'm a holy person.
Okay, you can do it with holy water if you really want to.
Nice.
You, he points at Dimitri. You have to, what is? Oh, you're cleaning barnacles off the side of the ship today.
While it is moving?
Yeah, while it's moving.
How?
You'll be put on kind of a pulley system. They'll lower you down. You'll have a sort of chisel which you'll knock barnacles off with. I've done with that. It's certainly one of the tougher jobs. Right.
Will I have to do it for more than an hour?
You're doing the whole. I can't remember if it was port or starboard.
Oh, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't last more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're doing it for a while. Have fun with that. He points at Hurley.
I bring my
oh.
loot.
Oh.
My loot. I said I can raise the spirits of your workers.
Oh, you could do that this evening. You can help your friend with Barnacles.
I'm not the most athletic person.
You don't need to be the most athletic person. You just need to be able to wield a chisel.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Pointing at Grimrose. Let's see. Oh, yeah. You're gonna be on toilet duty today.
Ooh.
I said,
Look, with a face that suggests terrible flashbacks.
yeah, when
when
the buckets get too full, you're gonna have to chuck the contents overboard. Make sure not to drop the bucket.
Okay.
Certainly fan favorite. And he gestures to Pax.
Mm-hmm.
Stop taking.
What?
You're gonna be taking stock. You can bring your little friend with you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool. He hands Pax a list. Just go to the hold and check that everything's there.
All right. That sounds
Right.
easy.
All of you off you go.
Yeah, fuck you lot.
I'm wheel duty.
Can you all just roll a d20 for me?
Dimitri's gonna use telekinesis rather than a pulley.
12.
Ah, 20.
18.
Aial with the
assume you're
natural
just-
20.
I assume you'll want these one at a time, right?
9.
Yeah. So we'll go Aial first with the natural 20. God, you're on. It's another second one you've got today.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Two.
Josh, you need to be on your game, Josh. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's
He's
on two nat 20s.
When was the first one?
It was
yeah.
on some sort of charisma check. He had -2, so it was a total of 18.
Oh no, it's performance check for the
Performance,
busking.
yeah, for the busking.
Yes, for the busking.
Oh, I must have been away for that.
Yeah, I think you were. Dimitri, what did you get?
4.
4. Hurley?
9.
9.
Grimrose?
12.
Pax?
3.
Warden?
18.
Okay, so Warden, you do a very good job of carrying the boxes. Not that hard for you because you're quite strong. Pax takes you
10 hours.
let me just roll it. Let's see. 5 hours to complete the stock check.
There must be a lot of things there.
No, there's not that many things. Well, there's a decent amount of things. Normally, you're thinking, oh, it should only take about 2 hours, and then you end up questioning yourself halfway through, going,
Well,
did I
yeah.
check all them? And you go back to do
I
it.
probably don't know what
all
a lot
again.
of things are.
Grimrose, what did you get? 3 or no?
That was Pax.
That was Pax. What did you get?
12.
12. Okay. You do a good job of the toilets. You managed to not drop any buckets. You almost dropped one, but you managed to catch it just in time. Hurley, with your 9, you do a job of cleaning the barnacles.
You said I'm on the thingy duty.
In the evening.
In the evening.
You're helping
No,
with
the other one. He told me I'm on the what was
No,
it?
you-
The
you
lever.
said-
He said barnacles.
He said Barnacles.
Okay, I didn't know I was cleaning. I thought I was managing the pulley system.
No, you're helping with the barnacles.
That was a
Like
bad
it-
choice on his
like
part.
Yeah. So you do that. Dimitri, you drop the chisel off the side.
Can I telekinesis catch it?
Mate, what? Make a wisdom check.
I can do that. Can't apparently.
you go. If anything, you accidentally push it down a bit more, and it's lost in the sea. So and then you look at the barnacles, think I really don't want to do this. And one of the crew members above said, "If you drop the chisel, use your hands."
Oh. No.
Okay, now what spells do I have?
So you try and use spells to do it, and it's slow. It's quite slow. You take quite a while. Aial,
I'm just gonna keep throwing flames
He
at
was throwing
the
the deck.
barnacles.
No, you can't. That was set the boat on fire.
It's a moist boat.
You have to keep. Hurley has to keep helping you pat out the flames. That's why he's not doing very well either. Aial, once you're done, you finish in about an hour, and the whole deck is sparkling in the sunlight. And you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want.
I'm going to scowl at the captain who made us all work.
That wasn't the captain. That was just the person giving out the jobs.
The random person, and I will scowl at him.
Okay. So, and as night begins to fall, the two barnacle boys are hoisted back up. Barnacle Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I mean, Hurley is the same shape as Mermaid Man. So you're hoisted up you step onto the deck. You're both quite tired, and you can now do some evening entertainment if you wish, Hurley.
Yeah, I will do that, and I'm gonna put the box, the mushrooms, the little sign saying 3 gold each next to it, and the little hat on the front for any donation.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the performance check as the roll for how well you did.
Yeah. That's a 10.
You're rolling so badly.
That's plus 5 as well.
You get 3 gold, so you only sell 1 mushroom. But people, they're not used to sort of music, so they're all fairly appreciative of it. Eventually, a few people come up bringing a kind of metal pot, which they put on the small table that they also bring up. It says, "Food's ready." And it's just a stew. It's not the nicest. It's not the worst either. It's just kind of average stew.
Warden's just gonna be standing right at the front of the ship, just looking out at the ocean.
Yeah. Okay.
I ate it slowly and reluctantly, but yeah.
I'm going to read my book.
Okay. And that concludes day 1 of your amazing boat voyage.
Is there a space for a tent in the boat?
No.
Dimitri's just going to go into the cargo bay and kick a crate angrily after having a bad day.
Something you do notice as you go down into the cargo bay is during the night they sort of hang lanterns in the cargo bay and they set up small little stalls, like a small market in the cargo bay of the ship, where they sell all manner of goods that they've acquired on their adventures.
I guess I'll have a brief look around there.
I guess I will too.
Window shop.
There's not much of interest. There's a few random kind of trinkets, like wind up sort of clockwork things that people have gotten from places. Rare minerals and ores, some rare metals, some kind of old artifacts. I say artifacts as in like things you put in a museum, not like magic items.
Yeah. Can Warden read the book, more of the book that I got about
all Titans? Yeah.
All right.
You do that.
What check is that?
Speaking of books,
Nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Did we go?
I get nothing.
Flip a coin. What? No, so that's 19 total. You don't get any new information. The intelligence check is just see how quickly you can read it. You finish the book.
I finished the entire book. Okay.
Because you already read part of it. Okay.
Fair.
So you all sleep. It's quite difficult with the hammocks. Because you're sleeping on hammocks rather than beds, and it's quite uncomfortable.
I'm not,
yeah, you're not. You're just kind of deactivated. You're also sleeping with the rest of the crew who kind of snore loudly. But yeah, you somehow manage to get to sleep and have a long rest. In the morning, the job man comes back up. So, right. So, more jobs for you lot today. You there, Mr. Birdman. You did a fantastic job of cleaning the deck yesterday. You can have the day off.
Whatever.
Feel free to have fun. You, Justice Dimitri. Barnacles still need to be finished off, so you can finish that off today.
Oh, for
Try not to drop the chisel this time. You Gnome, you did an all right job, I suppose. You can be on deck cleaning duty today.
That shouldn't be too hard considering it was already so clean from yesterday.
Yeah, it's amazing what stew on a ship can do.
It certainly gives me an advantage.
You gesture towards Grimrose. You did an all right job in turrets. Apparently, you almost dropped one of the buckets. Oh, that's a bit annoying. You can do stock taking today. Your Warforged friend is doing more carrying because he's helpful like that.
I visibly just sigh in relief.
Okay, and you took gesturing to Pax. You took a while to do stock yesterday. You able to count very well, or
yeah, I can count.
Anyway, you're gonna be helping to repair the spare sails. We might need them. There might be storms later on. Speaking of which, can someone please roll a d20?
I'll do it this time.
Okay.
17.
17.
Thunderstorm.
As you all come up onto the deck, you notice a very thick layer of fog around you. As the deck itself is also covered in fog. It's very hard. It's quite hard to see.
Oh, guess Dimitri can't see the barnacles.
You can see stuff close to you, but so everyone go ahead and roll another d20 for me. Apart from Aial, who doesn't need to.
Oh, what happened to me again? Sorry, I dipped in connection.
You've got the day off.
Nah. I'm gonna spend it yelling at Dimitri.
Dimitri, what did you get?
5.
Hurley.
Dimitri's going to give up and drown himself.
No. Grimrose.
11.
Pax.
16.
Warden.
16.
Okay. Dimitri. you almost dropped the chisel again, but you managed to catch it somehow. But you do a very slow job. Aial's just kind of mocking you from above, which isn't helping. Hurley, you clean the floor fairly quickly. You do a fairly good job. Grimrose, what did you get again? What?
I was doing stock taking.
No, what did you get?
Oh, 11. Sorry.
11. It takes you a bit longer than it probably should, but you managed to get it done fairly quickly. Pax, you got 16.
Yeah.
You managed to do quite well with helping them fix the sails. It doesn't take too long. And Warden, you again do a decent job of carrying the crates. Dimitri, you notice that someone else is also down there helping you with the barnacles. Who rolled an 8 on how well they did. So it's a human. They kind of look over to you. It's like you're not used to this, are you?
Dimitri's going to completely ignore him.
I'll take that as a no then. It's fine. I'm not very good at this either. Wait, weren't you on this yesterday?
Dimitri is going to telekinetically push him without saying anything.
Ooh, strength save, right?
Yeah, strength save against 14.
Yes.
They rolled a nat 15.
Oh.
Ooh. God, the wind must be quite strong today.
Yeah, strong wind.
Yeah. Right, better get back to these barnacles.
Dimitri is going to hatch a plot to steal Aial's book tonight.
So, next day comes. Well, this day passes.
Can I do Pax again? Can I do Philip during these days as well?
Yeah, you can do Philip as well.
I'm just assuming
you're able to
Dimitri
get
helps.
done with fixing sails fairly quickly.
Yeah. Okay, that's bad.
15 on performance.
Hang on. Okay, if I roll a 3 on the d4, then finally. Hey, I rolled a 4. 26.
Hey. So you only one more success and then he'll actually do combat stuff with you.
Hey.
Another 3 gold, Hurley. as you make a bit more money. Well, about the same. So yeah, as the night begins to fall, fog begins to clear a bit, and you go back to your hammocks. Are you going to try and steal Aial's book?
Where does Aial sleep?
Aial sleeps like to the left of you a bit.
Ah. Dimitri is just gonna stay awake, staring at him for as long as possible until he thinks he's asleep.
I'm going to read my book in Aarakocra.
Okay. So you have to read for you read for about 2 hours and then you go to sleep. So yeah, you think he's asleep.
Okay, where did he put his book after finishing reading it?
Where did you put your book after finishing reading it?
Same place as I usually would, which would be my backpack.
Okay.
Dimitri is going to try and quietly dismount his hammock and get within 10 feet of the backpack so he can telekinesis stuff with it to remove a book.
Make a stealth check.
Dimitri's still. Well, with his current fucking luck, 15. Oh fuck's sake! Aial's passive perception is still high.
Yeah, it's 20. So.
Yeah, you hear a noise, and as you kind of wake up, you see Dimitri getting out of his hammock.
I'm going
towards kind of the area of your backpack.
I'm going to run towards him and grapple him and tumble him to the floor.
You just gotta tackle him.
Wait, what checks is that?
Okay, make an athletics check, Aial, and make an athletics or acrobatics check, Dimitri.
Would this wake anyone else up?
Oh yeah! As Aial kind of jumps out, you get grapples.
Dimitri's gonna drown himself tomorrow.
Yeah, you hear as kind of a thud as you see Aial on top of Dimitri, just kind of pinning him down.
I'm going to try and intervene.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get Aial off Dimitri.
Yeah. You also notice none of the other crew members seem to wake up.
It's just this all the studying and stuff.
Yeah.
Grimrose.
Yeah, so
Dimitri,
Warden kind of pulls Aial off.
What's going on here?
What are you doing, Aial?
He was thieving.
What have I stolen, Aial?
You were going through my bag.
It wasn't.
That's not true in any way, Aial.
You saw him moving towards your bag.
He's still going to stick with it.
I roll
his intention anyway.
Can I roll insight for both of them? Yeah.
If you want to, roll one insight check.
Both
I'll do the same. I believe Aial.
That's a 16.
That's not even a 6. That's an 8.
What'd you roll, Josh?
16.
Okay. Both of Dimitri rolled persuasion, Aial rolled deception.
I mean, I'm trying to pretend that I wasn't doing anything. So
yeah.
Oh my.
Fuck.
5.
So Aial's lying, but you think Aial's lying, but you also don't believe Dimitri.
Okay.
I'm just entirely clueless with my 8.
So I was just gonna say just.
No, I disbelieve Aial because he rolled even lower than me somehow.
So, you two just calm down, stop doing whatever you're doing, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I was merely trying to get up to look at the stars.
Stop, Dimitri. You're both at fault here.
I'm going to bed.
I personally, I don't know what's going on, but I don't think anyone's at fault. I think maybe Dimitri
I saw what was going on.
Did
so
you?
know.
You were
I can see.
Yeah, but you weren't necessarily right next to them. Also, it's dark.
Dimitri's just gonna ignore Warden and walk off.
And I'm gonna put Aial down now.
Yes,
no.
put Aial down.
Snap his
Put Aial
neck.
Yes.
you,
Aial
you,
is going to
he's got him in a headlock and he just twists his neck.
He's gonna curl his dog, Ale.
I'm going to insightful fighting against Dimitri, ready to attack him if you must.
Okay.
So you need to
I
roll
think you both go to.
deception.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm rolling insightful fighting in case if I need to fight you in the next minute. So, you need to beat a 12.
He got a 12. So he succeeds, technically. Oh, wait, no, that is what you roll, never mind. Yeah, roll.
Yeah.
Dimitri's just walking above deck and completely ignoring everyone.
You still need to roll the deception check, though.
Oh, hey. 20.
No, when it doesn't matter, you get the high roll.
Yeah. Dimitri thinks the spirits have abandoned him.
Okay, as you wander above deck, roll a d20 for me.
Oh god, Kraken attack.
And suddenly 5! Fucking yes!
It's just this does matter.
It's raining. As you walk up, you feel it kind of raining. Not too hard, but it's raining a bit.
Can Dimitri see the sky?
Yeah, it's a bit cloudy, but you can just make out some stars.
Dimitri is going to lie down on the deck, eat the mushroom, and try and think of a way to find his spirits once again.
Okay. You eat the mushroom. You kind of begin to fall asleep on the deck. And you have a vision of sort of glowing balls of light speaking to you.
Oh, not the fucking Grove ones. He's gonna hit them.
No, they're not the Grove ones. They're just glowing balls of light. They're kind of pulsing as they speak. And you presume these are the spirits speaking to you.
A great assumption to make.
Yeah, and they're essentially giving you they're motivating you to keep going, giving you motivational quotes and stuff.
Oh. Jonathan, do you know any motivational quotes that you could give me?
Well, one of them is hydrate, don't dihydrate.
Oh my god, shut up.
If you try your best but you don't succeed, try it again.
That's an actual one.
It's an actual, I guess.
I want you to be Minecraft without the craft.
Whoa, that's
Oh
not
my god.
motivational.
That's just weird. But you're kind of woken up from your sleep by someone going, "Hey, probably should be sleeping out here.
I am at peace."
You'll get a cold. You just turn into cherry blossoms and float away like Oogway. In a peace.
What's an animal that resists the cold?
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
I don't think a bear is a low enough challenge rating.
Penguin.
A penguin.
Dimitri's going to say, I am at peace. Then become a rat and scuttle below deck.
Right, you're right. Jesus. Right, as you kind of scuttle below deck, you'll wake up next morning. And
Yeah.
Jobman comes down and says, "Right, well, there's no jobs for you lot today, so you can all have the day off."
Are you sure?
Your
How
pet
much
Philip.
longer till we arrive?
I mean, if you want to do... Oh, we've still got a couple of days left.
You said it would take a couple of days back then.
Yeah, it's taking a bit longer than we expected, okay? Wind direction and all that.
Can you give us a number?
Maybe 2?
1.
We're not particularly in a rush, are we?
No.
Yeah. We... minimum of 2 days left. The wind hasn't been particularly kind to us.
Naughty wind.
That's not good.
Would you mind if I were to set up a stool of some sort? Or
Oh, by all means. I mean, they set up
The
stools
crew.
in the hold in the evenings.
Yes, but if I were to do it during the day, that'd be a problem.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
By all means.
I'm gonna pet for it for hopefully the last time before it's done.
Hopefully the last time ever.
Okay.
Dimitri is going to help you with that, like
I
in
will
both ways.
inspire you as well.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. If I get even higher, it should be okay. So it's a 16 and a natural one. So the 16 plus 5 for that, then plus that, which is shit. So what's your inspiration?
I think it's D6.
Okay, so
D6 and then D4.
yeah, I've added that.
as
So
well.
it's 22 with the D4. So I need a 3 on the D6. It's a 1.
2/3 chance.
No, it's a 1.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I rolled a 1 on the D4 and the D6.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just gonna walk around the ship, have a look around. And
Another
I'll use detect magic to see if I can just see if there's anything magical around.
Apart from your party, nothing. No one on this ship is magical, and nothing they're carrying is.
Not for you to kill.
There isn't. Yeah. So apart from your allies, there's nothing magical.
Once I've done that, I'll just see what everyone else is doing.
What is everyone else doing?
It's up a stool. I would assume that Dimitri would do.
Yeah, Dimitri, with a small amount of motivation in his system, is going to try and tell fortunes.
Inspire him.
Okay.
Yay!
You both roll a d20 for me.
Do I
can
get
add-
to add more?
You can add the inspiration to it, yeah.
Do that from now on then. I got an 8.
I got 12. Yay!
Hey,
Better than not 12.
Hurley, you get 6 gold.
Nice.
Dimitri, you get 3 gold.
Oh. Dimitri's going to spend the rest of the day crying.
No, now Dimitri needs counselling.
Warden's gonna just be walking around to see if anyone needs help with any jobs or anything.
Okay, yeah, people will appreciate your help. So you can
Alright.
help them. Grimrose is just kind of wondering about as well.
Yeah.
I'm dreading asking this. Aial, what do you think? What are you doing?
Would be good doing. He's not speaking. That's
Aial.
what
Aial.
Oh.
At this point, we found out his internet's just died.
That'd be funny.
That would be
Yeah,
funny.
that would be kind of funny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll just presume Aial was plotting to set fire to the whole boat.
It would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's in character. It's in character. Fuck. I've got pins and needles in my left foot. Fuck. Ah. Okay. So you go about your day. Some of you make a bit of money, some of you just venture around. And now we're on. You all go to sleep yet again.
Oh, we didn't
then
roll the weather though,
We did, yeah.
did we? Oh, the
Yeah,
rain.
Yeah, when
Dimitri
Dimitri went up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And when you wake up, job guy comes down and says, "Well, we should get there by the end of today."
That sounds
Oh.
good. Any
Yep.
work for us today, or?
Oh, yeah, we have some work for you today. Firstly, can you all roll a d20? Well, not all of you, sorry, one of you. One of you roll a d20.
I'll
Someone
do
who
it.
hasn't done it yet. Okay, yeah, go for it.
9!
9.
Fine.
It is incredibly windy today.
It's
Oh,
fucking windy.
No.
In the
So-
direction we're traveling, I assume, which is why
Yes,
we
in
get
the direction you're traveling, which is why it's going much quicker. It's quite cold, though, because of the wind. He goes, right, you, pointing at Aial, you're up on watch in the crow's nest.
Perfect.
he's gonna get blown away.
Yeah, good. You, gesturing to Dimitri,
Yeah.
you're checking stock today.
Yeah.
hands you the list. You, Mr. Gnome. Toilet duty.
Yeah.
Please get
What a
that one.
delight.
Please.
You just into Grimrose.
Let
You're
me
on
give him a
Barnacle.
coin.
You're on Barnacles today.
Uh,
And Satyr Man, you're also on Barnacles.
Okay.
And then Warden's carrying stuff again.
Yeah.
Okay, one more D20 roll, and then we're done with the ship journey.
ooh. That was quick and didn't take like 5 sessions or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
God,
that
imagine how.
How?
Aial with the third, that's 20 today.
Wow.
Ship journey takes
I also
5
got
sessions.
that
Pretty
20.
slack.
Yeah, God, imagine having a ship journey that lasted so many sessions.
Wait,
God.
Josh, did you say you got an at 20 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
We're gonna stop reacting to it now.
Aial got that 20. Dimitri, what did you get?
5.
You're on stock check, it's fine. Hurley,
Oh, I got a 12.
Grimrose,
17.
Pax,
12.
a Warden, nat 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Barnacles are looking the best they ever have for like the past few
Not
days.
because we're good,
With-
just because
with-
everyone else is shit.
Yeah, with Grimrose and Pax, wowing everyone with their ability to be semi-competent. Dimitri takes about 5 hours to do the stock checking, mainly due to his lack of motivation. Aial does an incredible job of spotting things. And in the distance, you actually see Infernaam, the country you are heading straight for, and on it, the large Mount Saxa,
Okay.
which has smoke and ash billowing out the top of it. And Hurley, you do a pretty good job of toilet duty. You're repulsed by it, but you get it done.
Yeah.
And by the end of the day,
And I'm guessing I did great as well.
yeah, you did good at your box
My
carrying.
lifting.
And
My
by the end
weightlifting, guys.
By the end of the day, you reach Infernaam,
Yeah.
a country of scorched earth.
Nice.
I just realized we failed to prepare anything for the temperature here.
Yep. So
What
Dimitri got his
temperature?
core clothes.
Wait, can I feel
put-
temperature?
Yeah, you can still.
He
feel
has an
it.
inbuilt thermometer.
Yeah.
But
It's hot,
so
guys.
you pull into the docks, but these docks aren't wooden like the ones back in Sorganis. These instead are metal.
Oh.
Metal.
That seems like a bad idea, given
Yeah,
how
metal
it'll be really
kettle.
hot.
That's like a
Burn
metal
everyone's
kettle.
feet. Yeah.
It's so they don't burn.
Why would they make it
do
stone?
that isn't like.
Wait, does Aial wear shoes?
You haven't met the people that live here yet.
Probably not.
Aial doesn't wear shoes. Aial.
God, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'll
whose
carry Aial.
fault is that?
Yeah, well, he does have a prosthetic leg, so I don't think he'll feel
Is
it.
it made out of wood?
Which is made out of
Oh,
wood.
I don't know actually. I haven't.
You said it was a
I'm presuming it's made out of a
shorter.
mixture of wood and metal.
Yeah.
Aial's just slowly gonna get shorter because things are gonna burn slowly down.
Yeah, I still
He's gonna
think
be
so far.
he's gonna be
Well-
off center.
Let's just find our Titan. Get out done with this.
Yeah, but we've got the entirety of Infernaam to look around. It's not as big as
I have a
Sorganis, but
horrible feeling it'll be somewhere near the volcano.
The
Oh,
music
yeah.
I've got prepared is so dumb.
Play
Yeah.
it.
Play it. What
This
the
is from Skyward Sword.
No, this is the Goron City music from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere near the volcano. If I had to hazard a guess as well.
But you're looking out on the town. A lot, not much wood, a lot of stone, metal here and there, and wandering about people who seem to be a bit like Dimitri, but instead of being like blue skinned, they're all red skinned instead, with all kind of fiery hair. And these strange lava-like people. They seem to be made.
Dominus Elementis.
Dominus Elementis. They seem to be physically made of lava and wandering about.
Oh.
In strange clothing, which somehow isn't burning. As they just kind of wander about, and you see a lot of crates lined up to be piled on to this onto the ship. And job guy comes up to you and says, "Well, we've arrived. Warning, the dock's a bit warm."
Oh.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm going to get quite warm to the touch.
Yeah. So something you notice in the surroundings. Not much green. A lot of it is scorched earth. You see kind of dead trees. And weird kind of creatures that are very different to the ones we saw in Sorganis. And you all kind of look at this place, and you just think, God, I wish we were back in Sorganis right now.
Dimitri leans over to Pax. Can we get back on the ship?
No, we need to be here.
I suppose our first order of business should be to see if we can find anything about Titan.
Yeah.
Just listening to local legends probably would get us some information.
Or
I think clothes shopping.
Or we could find a version
That
of
is
the library.
possibly also a good idea. Have we started feeling the heat yet?
Oh yeah.
How is Dimitri doing without his sleeves?
You're actually doing much better than most of the others.
Dimitri dances.
You're still really warm because the rest of it is lined with goat fur.
Dimitri starts to cry at the lack of nature, but all of his tears evaporate.
Can we find a tailor?
You can try to find some.
Or like a clothes shop?
Yeah, there's some
Good
sort of
idea.
thing.
I'm
Go on
going
a bite.
I would like to.
You see Dominus's wacky wares.
Yes.
That's the name of the shop.
One would like to go and try and find what constitutes as a library.
Okay. There isn't really one.
Oh, so no, like
all the pages were burned of books.
Yeah, all the pages burnt in the great eruption.
They'd probably be like something like tablets then, wouldn't like stone or metal tablets at that point, right?
Yeah, but they don't have a library here.
Alright.
Yep.
I'll head to the clothes shop as well.
Also, job guy says, this town doesn't have a name, but it is in the well-known part of Infernaam called the Scorched Plains. Have fun.
Okay.
So yeah, you go to Dominus's wacky wares.
I'm just like yelping as we touch the dogs.
But you're all just going.
like Mario lava bouncing.
Yeah, it's like what? And you get onto like solid ground. It's still not like nice. It's still really warm, but it's better than the fucking metal dogs. You notice that a lot of the people on the ship are not getting off. They're letting the people who are used to this bring the stuff on. And then you head over to Dominus's wacky wares. The door is made of stone, and you really have to push to open it. There's no like gap at the bottom, so it's grinding against the floor.
Oh.
And as you enter, you see a lava person behind the counter. He says, "Welcome to Dominus's wacky wares. How can I help you?"
Is this wares spelled W-A-I-E?
My name is Dominus Elementus.
Or a pun on W-E-A-R?
As in wares, as in you wear clothes.
Okay, yeah, so there's a pun on W.
Yeah, my name is Dominus Elementus and I own this fine establishment.
Do you have anything that could help us foreign folks to better deal with the heat?
I mean, there is certainly some stuff that you could use. It doesn't come cheap, though. I will warn you.
How much?
Oh well, how many sets of things do you need? Because of course you've got a Warforged there. Probably doesn't need much.
Suppose we'd need 5 of them. I
5?
just looked at everyone, see if anyone other than Hurley, not Hurley, even Warden, sorry.
Just so you know, you may not want to be wearing metal armor. Your Warforged friend should be fine, but he gestures to Pax. May want to get that changed.
What about the studding on my armor?
That should be all right, but it's more the fact he's wearing chainmail.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll burn into your skin.
Pax, you don't like fire, do you?
Well, I mean, I see. It depends how close. Because if you're going to the capital, then it definitely will, because the capital's at the base of the volcano.
Yikes.
Suppose that is where we will be heading.
Right. Yeah. I'll go grab the stuff, and he comes back with these strange kind of leather, this leather clothing, and he puts on the table. So there's 5 there. For the 5 of you, probably about run you at about 10 gold each.
Very well.
Are we paying that individually?
Wait, why do we want this?
So we don't burn alive.
But Dimitri is being cool in his goat skin.
Oh,
You don't have to buy yours if you don't want it.
If you continue, there's a chance you will definitely feel the heat if you wear that.
I try and persuade him
So
to get myself a lower price.
You can try, yeah.
How does this work? Is it magical or something?
Enchanted, yeah.
What color is it?
Brown.
Do you have any more so on the wacky side than the wear side?
Yep. He comes back with a large set of metal armor.
What?
Something that's still good.
I mean, this is still good. Again, it's all enchanted. But this is one of our more wacky wares, as I would put it.
Something not so metal.
This. Quick question. This enchantment, does it need to be put on a full set of clothes, or can it be put on just an accessory?
It has to be put on the full set of clothes. It's not like a magical bubble. It's just you notice that these are all got like long sleeves and long trouser legs and all that. So yeah. If you want this armor, let me just look up the price of plate armor.
1.5 thousand.
What? 1.5
We
grand.
are not affording that.
1,500. Yeah, 1,500.
I mean,
he tapped it.
I mean, if I could afford it, I would take it. But, you know.
And to be honest, with your chainmail, you can wear it under these leather gear.
Oh, okay.
Or as you maybe over the top, but
Can you wear other outfits on top of this leather gear?
you have to wear it underneath. Like regular cloth will probably burn.
On that note, do you perhaps...
I can also put an enchantment on your bags if you want me to.
Yes, that's what I was about to suggest. That.
Yeah, that's included in the 50 gold fee, for all of them.
All right,
because it's 10 gold each. Yeah, I could do yours as well. It's fine.
Thank you.
I rolled a 17, by the way, minimum. I'm really unlucky getting really high rolls.
He just looks and he goes, "I'm sorry, I can't really lower the price. We don't get many people actually buying stuff from here."
Wait, would that be a saving throw, by the way?
Yeah, I did make him do a I did make him do a saving throw. He rolled a nat 17.
Oh, I thought he was in saving. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't get many tourists here, as you can probably tell from the scorched earth. In fact, there's no attempt to really make anything look
Okay,
nice.
well that's understandable, I guess.
but excuse me, but what would happen to the? I gestured to like the wooden part of my halberd. What will happen to this?
Might catch fire.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, yay.
Yeah,
That
same with your
would
friend's
be-
prosthetic limb there.
Ah, could you
Incredibly
enchant this for me?
problematic.
I could, yeah, I could certainly do. If you want me to enchant those two things, it'll be an extra 10 gold.
That's fine. I'll pay it.
Yeah, that's.
I'll pay
I
it.
would also pay it.
Would the hilts
as
of
in
my
an
daggers
extra
be
10.
wood?
It's 10.
They'll probably more
both
be leather
things.
bound. They'll be leather bound.
It's
Okay.
10 for
In
both
what-
things else. I'll pay the full 10.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what's
I'll
he
take that,
enchanting?
fine.
Is he putting fire enchantments on your stuff?
Yeah, to make sure it doesn't burn.
Oh, can Dimitri give him his incredibly cool outfit?
You.
Hmm.
If I put an enchantment on this, you'll still have to wear the leather stuff because there's no sleeves.
Hmm.
Uh,
Dimitri pulls out his old outfit from his bag. Hmm.
Still probably better off with the leather stuff, to be honest.
uh,
Cloth is hard to work with because it's easy to set on fire.
one more question, sir.
Yep.
With this armor, obviously, not armor. These clothing obviously protect us from the heat around. Would it also protect from more direct sources of heat?
Oh,
i.e. fire?
oh God, no.
Okay.
No. Like this will protect you from the heat that Infernaam generates itself, but it won't give you anything like resistance to fire. Or something.
Would we be safe to head into the volcano, though, aside from the lava itself?
But as long as you don't, you should be all right. The enchantment might get a bit weaker, but you'll have to see.
Yes. Well then, I reach into my coin purse and just yelp a bit as I drop 10 golden coins on the table.
Great, yeah, it's 60 total, so that's 10 from each of you.
That's my 10.
Yeah, I paid 10 already.
I will
Okay.
pass over because I have to pay 20, don't I? for the-
No, it's 10 gold for the enchantment of both of those things together.
Yeah, and
Ah.
ten
And I
gold
and
on
I already
that.
paid it. And I
So
paid
everyone's
that.
just paying 10.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
paying 10.
Don't want you to get any shorter now, do we?
Alright, if you just hand me your prosthetic limb and you hand me your halberd, I'll go get those enchanted for you.
I put it on the table. Yeah.
I pass it
Okay.
over.
He takes him into the back as you kind of put on your leather stuff,
he
which
goes,
Dimitri is reluctant to do.
Is this
No,
an item on
you
beyond?
just hear him in the background chant Dominus Elementis, Dominus Elementis. No. He's speaking in... Do any of you speak Ignan?
No.
No.
I speak primordial, so I can understand it. I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hear him kind of muttering like incantations in primordial.
Dimitri cries over the fact he can't wear purple anymore.
And he brings back the halberd and the prosthetic limb. Right?
Woo.
Is this a special thing on Beyond, or...
No, it's just...
Okay.
Just act like you've got
But
it.
wait, so how much did this cost all of us?
10 gold each. Right. Well.
Before we leave, have you heard rumors of the Titans?
By rumors, you mean the legends?
Legends, sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Can you
We're
maybe
rather interested
tell
in them,
us?
you see.
Can you maybe tell
Speak-
us anything you know about the Titans?
We
In
collect legends of them.
Okay.
It sounds like you.
Yeah, one's talking over the other about
Yes.
Jonathan.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to... whatever.
You can't defend yourself.
Well,
Naughty boy.
I mean, according to legends, Moors used to live somewhere in Infernaam.
So it looks like our guess was correct.
And
I mean, fought giant four-headed lizard.
my best guess is going to be under those the large volcano.
Probably.
Yes.
That would make the most sense.
Although, to be honest, journeying up the volcano at this time is not a good idea.
Is anyone in particular that normally does it?
Well, they tend. I mean, to be honest, like to journey up it, you have to go through the fire monastery. That's the people who tend to organize those sort of things.
Oh.
It's not so much it's sacred ground, but the fire monastery is kind of a temple of a monastery of monks, and they have a trial that they have to complete, which is to go into the depths of Mount Saxa.
Oh.
That's rather interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to become a monk of the fire monastery, but then I decided to pursue other adventuring-based things.
How old is this man? Or this woman?
So, well, I mean, you can't really get an age on him because he's literally molten lava.
Oh, right, okay.
He seems very strong. On a scale of 1 to 20, he seems like a solid 20.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So, he seems like an experienced expensive.
Yeah, he's Dominus Elementus from Homebrew Havoc 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Okay. In that case, wait, have you ever been up the volcano yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Was this
treacherous though?
I assume that was during more calmer times when.
Yeah, it was when it wasn't erupting.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
eruptions these days are about monthly. There are certain time periods where you can go up into them. I mean, people like me can swim in the lava anyway, so we're fine.
Are there certain times of the year where it's safer than not?
Winter. It gets really cold here in winter.
What season is it now?
It's currently summer.
Okay.
We don't have that kind of time.
Well, we do, because there are other titans.
Yeah, but we got here, so we may as well try.
You know why we are looking for the titans, right? I doubt they will just wait for us.
Oh, yes, I know.
I don't particularly feel like traveling here again later.
I don't feel like dying here.
Well, we're going to. We should at very least try.
This fine clothing here should protect us.
Not from the molten
protect you
lava.
from the heat. It'll protect you from the heat. You just got to avoid the lava.
Yes, the lava and
that shouldn't be too difficult.
It should be, because it's lava from a volcano, which we're probably going to have to climb.
Just make sure you avoid the flow. Just make sure you avoid the pyroclastic flows. They're kind of like big clouds that have tiny little shards of black glass in them.
Piss off, geology student.
They're really hot. They'll burn you alive as well.
Yeah.
I'm only suggesting this because we don't want our journey to come to a quick end from natural disaster.
Well, I say we try.
I think we should. Well, I'm not saying we shouldn't try, but I'm saying we need to either be extremely careful and take this slowly, or come back when it's more.
Fine, slowly. How long do you want to take on doing this?
Well, we're going to have to take a while. We're going to have to climb up a volcano.
We'll travel to the capital first.
A day or two.
Let's go to the capital.
We should be able to find more information there.
Let me just double check my map so I can get
We do need to think about this though, because if we were to come back in the winter after we've maybe been to a few other
but it might be too late by that point.
Too late for what?
We're sort of on a time. We don't have infinite amount of time to do things.
Well, we don't have a finite amount of time either.
That's not true at all.
Yes, we do. That's what not having an infinite amount means.
But we don't have, as in, we don't know how much time we have, right?
Yeah, but as I said,
it assume that we have loads of
too
time.
late by
First,
winter.
it's better to be more careful than necessary, strictly.
Yeah.
Well,
for all we know, we could have less time than we think.
If we get to a point where there's an unnecessary risk we have to take that puts me in danger, I'm not going to.
Puts you in danger.
Put everyone in danger. Any unnecessary risk that we have to take that could be avoided if we were to wait should not be taken.
Could be even something worse could happen if we wait.
I don't think it's much worse than death.
To be completely honest with you guys, if you go to the fire monastery in the capital, they may be able to help you get up the mountain a bit.
See?
But the risk of death is still there,
No,
is it not?
how about
Yeah. Yeah,
How about you-
the risk
There
of
was
death is there.
always going to be a risk of
the-
death here, Harley.
The risk of death is there if you fall in the lava. But since you've got those clothes, realistically, you should be all right.
hell? If you want to stay behind, that's fine.
I'm not saying stay behind. I'm
We
saying
can do
stay
this
careful.
journey without you.
Okay, there's no need to be like that. I'm just saying we should go at a more good time. That I don't
No.
want us to die now unnecessarily and bring this quest to an end. You guys are being unnecessarily.
No, you're just being
unnecessary-
unnecessarily cowardly.
I'm not
you
being
know.
cowardly. I'm being smart about it.
If anything, he's being smarter than you lot are.
Going. If you agree with me, sorry, what's your name?
Dominus Elementus.
Dominus Elementus. It would be smarter to
Here
go
we
up the
go.
mountain during the winter, would it not? It would decrease.
But we don't necessarily know we even have time to wait to go to winter, and we're
Yes,
here
I know.
now.
How long
But
have...
I'm not being cowardly. I'm being smart about it.
Is it normal for the eruptions to happen this frequently?
Yep. Once a month, as I said. They just go on for less time in winter. They still happen.
Well, how long did the actual eruptions last for?
About 10 days.
How long has this
And
one
How long is,
lasted
yeah,
for?
how long is this one going on?
It's been going on for about 4
And how long will it take for us to get to the capital from here?
a day, if that.
Okay.
Infernaam is small as fuck.
I
Yeah,
know.
there's no need to discuss the details now. We'll head to the capital, check out this fire monastery. Then
And try and
see
do some
where we go
research,
from there.
and also do some research on it if there is some sort of a library there as well.
Right.
Now,
Well-
if we do this, we have to make sure we don't take unnecessary risks because, of course, we're on a time frame, but it doesn't mean we can't go to another site before we go to this one. But I guess we should be heading up to the capital now.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy travels. As I said, it takes a day on foot. If you can somehow get some sort of ride, it should take you in about 6, maybe 7 hours.
And anywhere you
I
recommend
say
that we get a
walk.
ride.
Why would you? It's only a day. We can just walk.
I think a day's travel would be fine, unless we can
Fine.
easily find travel.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's not. They tend to be quite expensive, if you don't own
Okay.
your own thing.
What? How much would it run us?
Probably
You
about
reckon?
20 gold per person.
Yeah. So that's
person?
no. Let's just
That's
walk.
practically-
Per person. Oh no.
Then let's
Yeah,
just
but
walk.
let's have
Are
another
there
brief look around town, see if there's anything else. Mr. Elementus,
Dominus,
is there
yeah.
anything of interest around here?
Not really. So as I said, it's not really much tourist stuff. There's a few shops here and there, but they're just kind of general goods, and even them they sell mostly rocks. Because lava people like me don't eat the same food that you lot do.
Oh, then I suppose we shall just be off.
Before we leave again, any interesting events that we should know before we go to the capital? Just generally, we are outsiders. I don't want to be caught off guard.
One thing you do need to look about while traveling across the plains, try to avoid fire beasts.
Okay, now how common are they?
They tend to travel in packs, and they're quite ferocious, even to the best adventurers.
Okay, so in terms of safety, it's not going to.
Realistically, you just need to be careful. Since it's currently erupting, they'll probably be heading towards the volcano. So
That's
Okay,
boring.
that's not good.
Like this.
I feel like I would think that it'd be worth it to take the travel to avoid these lava beasts.
yeah, it depends if you have 120 gold.
No.
I don't
Between us, we
like-
do. I
It's
would
that
rather
is
not.
a significant investment, and
And for
we're not
a
unlikely
day.
to receive payment for.
And
Yeah,
also,
it's also one-way travel.
And also, the likelihood that we'll run into them isn't, especially since we're heading to the volcano, isn't exactly going to be the highest thing.
We're heading to the volcano.
We're heading to the
The
capital.
capital, which is
Which is near
which
the
is-
direction,
volcano.
but that only means they'll be moving along us. I don't know how fast they move, but
Oh, they move quite fast, but they probably realistically they're more preoccupied on drinking the lava than anything.
Yeah, well, if we're not going to take the travel, then we need to be extremely careful.
Perhaps
Nope.
you could
hey,
take
you
the
could
Pax
hide us
Cleric.
under a massive rock, couldn't you?
I could pay
Uh,
for the travel if someone else would be willing to pay as well. I'm
No.
more than happy to pay for
No.
half of it.
No.
You can't
Sure.
afford such a
And also,
cost at this
since
point.
you're the one who's
Pax,
insisting,
you want to pay half of it,
I'll pay half of it.
and
Yeah.
I'll pay the other half. Yes, there we go.
this
There we
is
go. We
such a
can take
waste of
travel.
money.
No, it's
I'm not going to
safety.
spend my money on
Safety is
anything
worth it.
else. I have no.
There should be a guy next door.
I'd rather not get jumped by these lava beings.
And I'd rather not have to wait at the capital.
Doubt that would happen anyways.
Well, since
I don't-
how
I'm not- I
much
already have
Hurley's
what I
keep
need.
going on about risk, he's not even going to really let us at this point even try to attempt to climb the volcano until the eruption's ended.
I'm safety is something we need to consider when doing this. We can't just mindlessly go up the volcano and without any consideration.
At this rate, we'll never get anything done.
Yes, we are, because we're going to get there quicker. If anything, we can get more
Oh,
done.
As I said, just speak to the fire monastery. They should be able to help
Yes.
you out.
So the cart thing's next door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more kind of a chariot than anything.
Chariot, okay.
And you actually see so you go next door and there's a fire genasi kind of sitting there saying, customers.
Yes, we would like
Suppose
to.
we are.
We'd like to.
Guess you want the
travel
ride,
for-
do you?
Is there any way we could get for a cheap price, since we are just a bigger
Ah,
group?
Lower price, sorry. Nope.
Is that not even negotiable?
Nope.
Okay, there's no
We
worries.
keep the price at the same for everyone, even locals.
Okay, well, can't blame you for trying.
No, exactly. Well, it's always worth a shot, I guess.
Well, yes, there's 6 of us, and I give my 60 gold.
Okay. And does Pax give his
Yeah.
60 gold? Okay. Right, everyone hop on. And he gestures to a chariot, which has these strange beasts kind of at the front with these almost like circular mouths with teeth lining the inside. They don't have any visible eyes, and they're kind of jet black with almost like red veins, as if they've got like magma coursing through them. Says, "Oh, by the way, these are lava beasts."
Are those the things that
Ah.
are roaming towards the volcano?
Yep.
How common are these around here, and do they attack travelers who travel on foot?
Well, they can, but most of the people around here are most of the people around here don't travel much anyway. Most people stay where they are.
Okay, well, we just thought of beasts. Well, I thought, and I thought it'd be
Yes,
much safer
yeah.
to take
Yeah.
this
Of
route
course.
than walking.
I mean, it's not a bad shout because even if you do encounter a lava beast, you lot are basically fucked.
Yes, I would imagine so.
well, of course he would say that because it's getting us to pay him.
Well,
Yeah.
you've already
Yeah.
paid him.
These things can rip a Goliath's arm off.
Yes, that's
I'll
manly
believe it when
medicine.
I will believe it when I see it.
I had
Well,
a
you
fri-
can walk
I-
if you
I
want.
had a friend who was a Goliath and he had his arm ripped off. Anyway, onwards.
Yes,
He just
suppose so.
he kind of takes out this whip and strikes it on the back of them, and they kind of begin bounding forward at quite a speed.
On the way there, do we
And-
see any lava beasts?
Not yet, but as soon as you leave the kind of stables out kind of a back door, that is where we will end it today.
Alright,
As you begin to head off towards the Infernaam capital.
which is Ipsum, right?
Yep.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Making good
Safety.
progress. You
Safety
eventually,
is number one priority.
You're
you
too
eventually reach
safe.
Infernaam.
You're
Yeah.
too safe.
Safety
This
number one
is-
priority.
Yeah, Ben, you sent it off, right? Yeah.
Yes, they do. So, thank you to anyone who's still watching. I felt this was another fairly good one. Again, less action-packed than Big Gorilla that we had a couple of sessions ago. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully you will be around next week for session 9. We're approaching the double digits. Let's go.
Oh,
Nine.
yeah.
Anyway. Whoa, but we
Bye-bye.
finally changed the starting soon music.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yes, thank you very much.
Adios.